A headshot, I need a headshot. Bow. I want that to my hey. Tell them boys I want the headshot. I set the plug if my bread stop. You talk a lot but quiet when that lead pops. Never scream red rock. I got that rock shit in the headlock. Them youngins hit your house and make your bed rock. If that took off, I can't even much lie. We beat them PBLs, we ain't never testify. And if it's by smoke, we gon' roll like ties. Pussy get popped, you ain't got 9 lives. Mama work hard but couldn't afford certain shit. So I'm head first, jit, jump off the porch, hit licks. Boo, got a tool, now I'm sticking up shit. I took penitentiary chances for that revenue. We ain't compatible, so boy, I can't compare to you. Hey, this that dope, I got the pull to blow the residue. Check on the score, her through. When you was stealing, you was a chain snatcher. How you the boss get to get off? No more fake doubts. Real killers love me, wet them, then it's A-shot. I told my city, get behind me if you trying to win. Was sleeping on me, so I had to make them understand. I draw that fire like back to back, then draw that fire again. I'm about $1, I don't follow shit, I set trends. It got me mad how I'm spazzing, I'm pissed off. Them hoes compare me to a plane, how I lift off. Hey, with that cannon in my hand, boy, this shit raw. Bitch ain't about $1, then my dick soft. They thought them peas was them pigeons, how them birds fly. If for them youngins getting money on the curb side. I know them fuck niggas was creep from my third eye. For all that flexing, got it took and he can't serve now. He can't serve now. Headshot, headshot, I want the headshot. Headshot, I want the headshot. Hey, in the red dot. I want the headshot.
What it do? It's Friday. Let's do what we want. Radio. We got Mercedes in the building.
Hottest in the hood.
What?
Girl, you gotta put a little, gotta put some sauce in there, girl. You like, hottest in the radio in the hood. Nah, what up, though? Y'all already know.
So what you got going on, Mercedes?
Oh man. Today alone, we dropped a single. The first Hottest in the Hood single off the album with A.O. Buddha.
Okay.
Called Yes Sir.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna hear that tonight.
Hell
Definitely.
yeah.
We got Orlando opening up too. A lot of clubs opening up. Any events that you?
Yeah, the club open tonight, ain't it?
Yeah. 50 Guilt Wednesday, they were open. They did wall to wall Wednesday. 50% capacity, but they did it, you know.
What's the, like, they filling it up or like it's just like a
it's
certain...
supposed to be 50%, but I don't know how well it's being regulated.
Yeah, like
You know, we don't care.
Yeah.
For real.
That's crazy.
All the house parties we've been doing, nobody cares.
Seriously.
Sold out house parties, mansions.
At this point, people just want to just get the coronavirus and just get
Get it over with.
Like,
You got H-Dot going to go live on IG.
okay, A-Shot.
Shout out to H Dot. It's my motherfucking dog.
Dollar making expert.
I know. He does. He's very active in the city. He's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And he does everything. He's not just music.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him doing a lot. What you got going on? I see you working with A.O. Buddha.
Yeah, A.O. Buddha, he's pretty much gonna be rocking with Hottest in the Hood. We're starting a management company.
Okay.
I already manage a couple artists like Trigonometry and Young AK, Rude Sinatra. So we just decided to go ahead and just do it in house. So we're working with A.O. Buddha heavy. He used to go by Backwards Buddha if you ever saw him online with his music. But he switched it over to A.O. Buddha.
How'd you find him?
Actually, he came to Dirt. I had already been noticing him, and then him and Dirt, one of my partners, linked up. And Yogi, y'all know Street Crumbs. That's Crazy Yogi.
Okay.
He used to be a big DJ out here, and he switched kind of more behind the scenes. But whenever you see Hottest in the Hood and the guy in the quarantine suit,
Okay.
that's Street Crumbs, Crazy Yogi.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's from Orlando.
Yeah, he's from Orlando. Well, yeah, he's been here most of his life, but he used to live in New York and California.
Okay.
But he, been here, grew up here, been on the scene out here for years.
Okay.
And then Dirt's from 352 Claremont area, that area, whole Winter Garden area.
Okay. I think I've seen you at Soundbar, so you've been judging artists and stuff. Have you ever picked up an artist from there that you found?
Actually, Young AK. That's how I found Young AK.
Okay.
He was going to all the different showcases. I was judging some of them. I seen him perform a couple times, and I was like, damn, this kid got something.
For real?
Yeah, so he's the first one I ever picked up like that, just seeing him around the scene.
Okay. And what's the toughest you think for them to stay like on the path, like you keeping them like being an artist and working hard for it?
The biggest problem I've always run into is the budget. Everything costs money. Even if I work for free, everything else we need to do costs money.
Artists think it's free and stuff.
A lot of artists think it's free. They think they just make a hot song and it just happens magically, and it don't work like that.
It changes.
So once I started explaining to them like what things cost and this is what it's gonna take, and a lot of the artists that you see like Amigos, I mean the budget on them was crazy. It worked for them, but it don't always work. That's the other thing. Y'all straight?
But yeah, you do gotta invest in your craft.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at yourself as a business. I mean, I know we all started to be hearing that a lot now. No matter what you do in the industry, you're a business, you're an entity, and you got to treat it like that.
Yeah, people are lazy. Are they doing drugs? Like we were talking about, a lot of artists are starting to do drugs and get fucked up and messes up.
I gotta try to we try to in line. Try to keep them away from that.
What's up?
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Man, you're just a mess over there.
What is going on?
Hey, Dot, what up, boy?
H.
Oh, what's good? You got the beard. I didn't even recognize you with your beard and all.
Quarantine H.
For real. Man, what you got going on? For real. Orlando's opening up, so everything's coming back. Monday? Okay. You throwing an event? Okay.
Are we back at Alchemy on Monday? All right, you guys shoot me that flyer so we can start letting the world know.
For real.
But we got to promote it now.
I know. I'm going to be there.
Hell yeah, well, I'll be there.
We got H-Dot, we got Mercedes, so we got the people that be dealing with the
We say like the
artists,
outlet.
all the outlets right now. D-Rub. So Dot, man, what's new with like what you listening to right now?
A bunch of independent artists. I'm working on this in the kitchen mixtape as we speak.
Oh, that's
Probably
gonna
want
be
to drop
dope.
that like July 4th or something.
Oh.
How many artists are making it?
I think I'm gonna just. I'm working with I'm just taking all the artists that's been working the last year. You feel me? That I've been tapped in. The records I came across that I feel like need a little more push. I'm gonna just put it on the whole collective. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope. That's gonna be dope.
Hey,
Yeah,
H, I was just...
giving back another way. You feel me? Using my voice to uplift what they got going on.
That's dope. I was just telling them about the Hottest in the Hood album that we're working on. We dropped our first single. We dropped our first
And
single.
y'all got that show with Whoop, right?
Yeah, but we're
July
actually gonna switch it up and take Whoop outside of Orlando. So it'll be after July 4th when we do that one. Because we originally had him in Titusville, so I think we might try to go back up there because they were really looking forward to it out there.
Oh, that's what it is, man. We got the people, the outlets on right now. So anybody watching live, all the indie artists, y'all could tune in.
Send your music.
Send your music. You got H-Dot live right now with us. You got Mercedes Streets in the house. You got D-Rub over here with the bottle. Shells on Do What You Want to Do Radio. So
I seen you meet a lot of people. I wanted to ask you, how was it meeting Nipsey?
She talking to me?
yeah.
She said, what? Say it again?
Didn't you get to meet Nipsey?
Yeah.
How was that? Cause how did that happen?
When I met him, right, I was working with Gunna at the time when we had the show at SOBs, and we was backstage. It was like this SOBs was like in this underground basement or whatever, and Nipsey was in there, but the kids, they stuck on like, they was looking at Gunna and stuff, and I'm like, yo, Nipsey here, you feel me? So I'm like, nobody's not really understanding. I'm like, yo, Nipsey here, you
Was this before the marathon came out?
What she say?
Was this before the
before
marathon?
the marathon album?
Should I turn it sour?
This was almost 2 years ago.
Oh, so this marathon time, yeah.
Okay.
Cause that's the album that he got known by.
I think he probably had just dropped. So they knew, but he older, so the young kids wasn't really like they didn't really know. But I was like, yo, that's Nipsey. You feel me? So I started chopping up with him, and he was a real dude. Like he one of them people, like sometimes when you talk to some celebrity, they fast talk you.
Yeah.
Like when I was talking to him, he was like, that's how I talk to people. You look in their eye, you know that they talking to you. You know what I'm saying? He was a real dude, though. We was just chopping it up. I was like, just chopping it up, like keep doing what you're doing. Let's take one. Got some drops on the phone, and then we just kept it moving. But I noticed this growth for real though.
Yeah. That must have been a really cool
Y'all
experience.
that's InnerVision, man. Y'all get them shots.
Yo, we got. Say it again. It ain't working. Say it again. We ain't hear you.
I said y'all usually be going crazy. Y'all at InnerVision, man. Turn up over there and take some shots, man. I know
we drinking. We just getting it started,
I know
man.
y'all just getting settled. Look at my boy over there chilling, man.
Man, you know me. Right. You know what, man? This ain't my show. I'm the guest today, so I gotta. I gotta be in guest mode today.
Now you the host. You guest host.
I host. I gotta host it like.
You guest host. You hosting. You host.
You still gotta be you though.
Yeah, you gotta be you.
All right.
Yeah.
Chilling, I was just laid back chilling, bro.
We got you as the guest host.
I brought me some Bel Air today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guest is H. Dot and Mercedes Streets, man. We had them come on. We trying to get people the updates on the behind the scenes of the industry, like what you got to do to really make it and get there. Cause a lot of people, they think they just gonna make a song and tomorrow it's gonna go viral and they gonna get that bag.
All right, so for the people that don't know Mercedes, give us a backdraft and how long it's been. Like how long? Like for the motherfuckers that don't know.
I mean,
talk your shit.
It's been probably about 20 years. I've been in the industry. I started out in high school, making mixtapes, promoting parties. That's how I started, and then I created my street team officially when I turned 18, and that's when CC hired me as a tour manager. So I was 18 already, tour manager and all that, and it just snowballed from there, just into everything else I've done between the Core DJs, Ozone Magazine, We the Best, working with Gucci, Rick Ross, Pitbull, Flowrider. I mean, like. The list goes on, but my whole thing is breaking independent artists and getting them to that next level. That's always been my goal. And now I've created Hottest in the Hood. I got 2 partners, Crazy Yogi and Dirt. We're doing live shows. We're going to be doing a radio station. We're going to create an outlet for Orlando just like you guys have. The more outlets we have in the city for our artists, I
definitely agree.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They think we in competition with each other.
Not
it's
at all.
No, we just giving you more.
Yeah.
I think Orlando got the most platforms.
We the hottest city right now.
Any city that you go to in Florida, that we got the most platform for any artist.
Orlando is
artist
the hottest right now.
That talk to the underground
Booty
world.
shit, killing shit right now.
Because when I go to other cities trying to get
number 1 country song,
trying to get artists on like other platforms, like you go to Tampa, you try to get underground stations that talking directly to the people.
She was just saying Tampa
hard.
play Orlando music.
Yeah, I was in Tampa and they support out there.
No, we ain't talking about the radio wise. We talking about the platforms like Mercedes Streets, H. Dot, In the Kitchen, D-Rub, independent that talk directly
people that will
to
fuck
the
with
people.
you. Yeah,
that could, like, you come here, you got D-Rub, you got Mercedes, you got InnerVision, you got H. Dot. We probably got like 10 platforms.
The support is here.
Just for artists, but you go to another city, you don't know. It's not there. I think Tampa probably got like 1 or 2. They got Rick D that do interviews, and they got another girl that's down there that do interviews. That's like independent.
So what's missing for it to work?
I really feel like I always run into the issue of artists not having a budget to put themselves in a position to promote themselves.
Straight up. This shit costs.
It does. I mean,
even if you get the free shit, it still costs.
Right. Like I was telling her, like even the artists that I manage, I don't charge them to do anything, but I need a budget to make things happen for them.
Yeah.
Even if we have an opportunity in another city, I've had artists that couldn't even get to the city.
Yeah, you gotta pay for gas.
Yeah.
You gotta
What
eat.
you
Right.
think?
Get a hotel
What's your
room.
thought, H Dot? What you think? Why it's not? What we got to do to make it work? Or is it working?
It's working. Now it's just about them coming together. It's working. But
Yeah.
they have to start coming together.
Who, artists?
Stop the street beats, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we made it this far, and, you know, you got all of these kids popping. You got Hot Boy.
Yeah, Hot Boy, Pootie, Glock. Like, the city on fire right now, man. Yep, Tony Boy.
Bro, it's so many artists out here
Cannon,
popping on
Loose
their
Cannon, you know what I mean?
own
Like, it's heat
so
in the
many
city right
artists
now.
popping on their own wave, Rob G's. So now it's just about them coming together and start saying we from Orlando and letting it be understood to the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really started like, all right, let me start these in the kitchen mixtapes. You feel me? To really bring it together on a collective, because I'm one of the people that's really in the clubs. You feel me? Versus just being a host. You feel me? Now it's time to take it to that Khaled Puff level. You feel me? So that's where I gotta work for the next 10 years. Like, all right, I got to here. I'm at the back. I'm at the plate. Now it's time to start bringing everybody home. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So I feel like I could be the web to get everybody on this. You know what I'm saying? On this spider web and just bring it together the right way.
What started you get this vision, and how long you been like trying to put this together, like on the scene in Orlando?
Tell them to say that again. I couldn't hear you.
Say it again.
How long you been trying to like put in this vision together? Like how long you was like, all right, this is.
Well, I had the vision since like I really got on with the hosting thing, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I broke Gunna, that was one of my main things. Like, okay, I got Gunna in there. Now let me start getting the records from Gunna, and then I was gonna bring it in like that. You feel me? But it just didn't work out how it was supposed to work out. So now it's like, all right, this shit don't stop. Moved to LA, started taking over with the DJ shit. Now it's like, all right, now it's time.
So you started in LA?
With that shit.
You started DJing in LA?
Yeah, I heard you. She asking, did you start DJing in L.A.?
Nah, I started
No.
DJing here in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
No, he said he moved.
Oh, he
He
moved.
moves around a lot. Yeah.
So now it's like I'm in tune with like the Pooties and the Whoops and the Danny Towers. So now it's just about, all right, let me get these producers, let me get these beats. So first I'm gonna just work this mixtape, you feel me, and build it up. So I couldn't just be like, oh yeah, I'm about to put this album out, because sometimes you can't hit the world so strong. You gotta ease it in slowly. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, they respect H Dot the rules. Now it's like, let them start respecting it on a music level too, versus just being in the club. You feel me? Because niggas could look at you like, nigga, you just a club DJ. You don't know no better. You feel me? Like, I'll be a club host. You don't know no better. So now it's like, all right, let me take this shit to the next level. Let's really take this shit to, because it's like, you know, Mercedes came in with like the Callens and the Rick Rosses and the Flow Riders and the Fly T-Pain. So it's like, she one of the people that I got in my corner that know, like, that could point me in the right direction. Like, hey, H, do it like this. Go big like this. You know what I'm saying? So she been there before.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So now it's just, I got the right people in my corner. So now we're just putting this shit together. But while putting it together, making it major, don't make it light. You feel me? You gotta make everything heavy, because people only going to take it as how you give it to them. You feel me? Because perception is reality. So if you treat it like it's light, they're not really gonna respect it.
Yeah, I think like right now, people that's tuning in, they don't know how much Powerhouse is online right now, because like Mercedes, like y'all downplaying. Like she being humble over there, but she's
Yeah, Mercedes been for 20
yeah, Mercedes like a pioneer in this business. Like,
That
she
means
being
a lot to
humble.
me. I appreciate
And you
that.
know what's crazy? Like I tell her, you know what the problem is? People like Rick Ross and Khaled, they never said her name, but she, or Julia Beverly, so they never really gave her roses. So it's like the city don't really know, but you had to be there. If you was there, you know.
See, I was there.
So I was there.
I was there.
know who Mercedes is. I know what club Mercedes cut from. You feel what I'm saying? And I know what she can do. You feel me?
Yeah.
But these
'Cause I remember everywhere Madface was at, I seen goddamn Mercedes.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I'm
Yeah,
talking
but
about
even-
everywhere. We used to be outside of Florida, like, you know what I'm saying?
But even now, Mercedes put in a hard grind that people don't see, like far as with building artists up, artist development, and all that. That
She
I
still
feel
got that
like-
old school.
But you was
Cause-
telling me you look at the longevity of it, like
yeah, and I almost feel like I started over this past year because I took ownership. I'm no longer just working for a Khaled or a Rick Ross label.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now I have ownership in Hottest in the Hood, and that was me coming back out. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna give myself my own roses now. You know what I mean? Because like there's very few people like H Dot and you, like D-Rug, that saw me come up. And like honestly, like I'm kind of touched right now because it's like I don't even always think about everything I've done, but that means a lot to me, H and D-Rug. I mean, that means a lot to me.
I mean,
Yeah, like,
I mean,
you
but
pioneer.
we used to run together, so I used to see you way. I'm talking about when I was rapping, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Mercedes was always in the spot, you know what I mean, pushing
But
whoever
she-
she was pushing. She made you believe who she was pushing. Like, yo, check this out. You gonna listen to it because Mercedes Street said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's definitely like.
But
that's why I say I
she's still running just a new generation that
Yeah.
haven't seen
It's just different. now.
like who she was.
It's crazy because like when I meet new artists now that are younger, like around 20, I'm like, yeah, you heard of Ozone Magazine or Core
They
DJs,
be like, nah.
and they're just like, what's that? They really have no idea.
No, you got to
the
think.
history.
See, what makes me get over that hump is my oldest child is 21, and when I say shit like Ozone Magazine, like for instance, Ozone Magazine, he never heard that shit because he was a child. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He wasn't like he was a kid. Like, you
But
know what I'm saying?
it made me realize like I have something new to prove. You know what I mean? I can't just rest on my laurels. Like, yeah, I did
feel the
that,
same
I did
way.
this. Yeah,
Like,
took
it's
a
to the
whole
point
new
now.
thing.
I don't even goddamn tell people what I used to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it don't even make sense no more because the jits don't know. It ain't about that. The jits know about what's right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So
you had to adapt to the changes and what's new.
I adapt to it real good. You know what I'm saying? I adapt to it real good, but you know what I mean. It's just that I understand because my kids is that generation now. You know what I mean? So if they don't know what their dad was doing, I know some stranger. You know what I'm saying? Some jit don't know what the fuck. He don't know no goddamn Ozone. But those were some of the best times of my life. Like,
Oh man,
Ozone Awards, I was at the first one, backstage doing interviews. Like,
that was amazing.
I tell motherfuckers all the time, I'm like, yo, I was backstage interviewing everybody that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? For them 2 days. What, 2 days they had that shit going on?
Yeah.
We did all the fucking interviews for everybody, not just the stars and the independent artists.
Oh wow.
For like 12 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I'm on some 12-hour shit. I'm standing there interviewing every fucking body.
That
bro.
really was one of the most incredible times
But
to
I had-
have
yeah.
majors and independents together in
Together.
the same event.
And I'm talking about, it was big boys there. Like, I met my idols that, like, you know what I'm saying? I seen UGK, like, you know what I'm saying? I met Pimp C.
Y'all should try to do something like that again.
You can't pull that off again.
Yeah, that era.
You can't
I
pull that.
mean, it was
Ozone
a-
Awards and like, I don't think you could pull that off no more. That shit, it'd be hard now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, yo, it was big boys in the building, and they was rubbing elbows with the little boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Rick Ross was there, Plies. Like, put it like this, the actual show was amazing. Plies performed, goddamn UGK performed, goddamn, like, we seen a real concert.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't think people understand the level of how hyped that shit was back then. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was a real fucking concert. Nigga Plies on stage with no shirt on his knees. Singing what's the God song he got? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this concert, and I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, yo, this shit dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a dope ass.
And I always felt like Ozone didn't get that credit for what we did for the South and for the culture of Southern rappers
Oh,
and the
fuck
Southern
yeah.
rap. I mean, when I was telling you earlier shows, I used to go to New York when I worked for like Def Jam and Interscope, and I would always take Ozone with me everywhere I went. I would take a box with me, and the people at the labels would be like, "Why are you like? Ain't nobody listening to that Southern rap?" Like,
Yeah.
and within a few years of starting Ozone, I mean, Southern rap completely took
Yeah.
over the world.
It got to the point where it was that time where Southern rap was like, we didn't need nobody. We popping by ourselves, like, you know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where Ozone brought it to the spotlight because that's all they showcased in the magazine, you know what I'm saying? Then once they did them awards, Because the first ones was big. But then we went to Miami that second year.
Right.
The Miami shit was huge.
That was insane.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about crazy, bro. Like, my room, put it like this. My room was across from Killer Mike and Jeezy and BG. Like, no lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the fucking Fountain Blue Hotel. Then the year after that was in Houston. We did the Houston shit. Like, yo, I had those were the most funnest times of my life, bro. And I tell people these stories and they don't believe shit. I be saying, I bet you lying.
Oh man, don't let me start talking about Puerto Rico Mixed Show Power Summit.
See, I didn't even go to them.
Oh
I didn't even
my
get to make the
God.
Puerto Rico ones. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was out there with Grind Mode and Granddaddy South.
Shout out to Mackenzie. That's my nigga.
Yeah, that was when I worked for Guru from Gangstar and Redman. So I was working with hip hop artists from New York and Southern rappers. Like that to me was just like the epitome of what I love. You know what I mean? Because I grew up with that '90s Mobb Deep, Redman, Method Man, Wu-Tang, and then
that's what I was just finna get into. Like, what was your first introduction to hip hop?
You know what's funny is I always think about this when I was about 4 or 5 at like a daycare, and I was outside playing with other kids, and this guy walked by with a boombox, and I stopped what I was doing and ran to the fence. I had never heard hip hop before. I mean, I was a little kid, you know what I mean? And I just ever since then I just always heard hip hop, and it was just what it was. I will never forget that. And then to go from that to working for with the Guru from Gangstar, R.I.P. Like that was
Gangstar.
You know what I mean? And Redman, I mean,
That's what's up.
that was like some of the best times of my
A
life.
lot of this generation don't even know who you talking about right now.
Like Redman, one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, right?
Like the way I record my albums come from Redman, like with the skits,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah,
with
you're
all the
right.
skits and shit.
Yeah,
Like that's where I
yeah.
get that shit from.
I be
Oh,
telling
Redman.
people about RZA, and they be like, "Who is RZA?" You gotta tell them about the movies he in. They don't even know.
Yeah, they don't even know the Wu-Tang,
Yeah, they don't even know what's going on.
But that's what make the RZA dope though, because you can talk about the hip hop, you can talk about the movies, like you know what I'm saying. So that's what make him dope. But yeah, that Redman is one of my favorites. Like since I was a jitterbug.
That collab with him and Meth was my favorite.
Because Redman makes music like me. He don't kill people. He don't
Right.
sell dope. Like, you know what I mean? He just make regular funny shit. Like, he make you laugh, but it's dope. Like, and that's the kind of music I used to make. Like, you know what I mean? I like to make people laugh. I ain't finna stab nobody.
So
or
do
nothing
you?
like that.
So do you feel like this generation, if you're an artist, do you feel like you miss out if you don't go study the background of hip hop?
Definitely.
Nah, you
There's
don't.
always something
How
to
you
learn.
feel?
You don't need it
H?
these days.
What you feel like? Do you feel like they should know the history?
I'm just saying anything
They
that
should?
I feel like anything that you finna get into, you should
should know it,
study
yeah.
the history
I mean,
of it.
Well, I think it's the internet got it moving so fast.
It ain't no time.
Yeah.
Well, that make it even better. It's even easier.
Nah, not really though, because back in the day when it was coming slow, you had to study certain things to know. Remember, it was a time where everybody couldn't be a rapper.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Like, you had to have skills back then.
Internet, yeah, you gotta.
And
like,
the outlet.
just say
You didn't have the
like,
outlet.
You gotta really be a cool
And they were
person,
changing
Yeah.
them. They wanted to
And not
just
even that.
talk
You had to
about
have your own
certain
style
things.
back then.
But to study anything these days is like it take like 1 or 2 nights to really
Yeah.
get the foundation of it. You jump
there's-
on YouTube, you get the
Yeah, there's
foundation
a
of
lot
anything.
of really good hip hop documentaries that
Exactly.
showcase all over the country. I feel like
Yeah, Hip Hop Evolution is probably the best shit to watch
that's
right
actually
now.
what I was just thinking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hip Hop Evolution is probably the best shit to watch.
To really bring it back to the X, like a Lil Baby or like a Future or a Drake, to really go dig deep in the roots. That's why Drake always doing them samples. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do them samples, he be educating you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drake stay educating you, like yo,
Yeah.
stay paying homage. You feel me?
But Drake come from that era though. Drake come from that era where he's a fan of everybody. You know what I mean?
think J. Cole good at that stuff too.
Yeah, J. Cole is good. But Drake is probably the best at that because he samples a lot of his favorite songs. Like like if you listen to every one of his albums, it'd be some outlandish, like it'd be an outlandish song. You'd be like, damn, ain't that so and so, like, you know what I'm saying? Remember the song with the what we do, just me, you know what I'm saying? It was a Jodeci song, but he blended that shit into his shit. He was like, damn, ain't that Jodeci? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was watching the interview from him, and he was just like, yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. And I'm like, damn, so Drake, you know, he's a music head. Like, you know what I mean?
The reason why I said about the studying was you learn why are you doing the music? I feel like this generation don't know why they doing the music. They just know money.
They just influence.
You get what I'm saying? When you go study like where it come from, you get to get a passion. Like most people that rap back then had a passion for it. They ain't just.
I think all people back then, even if they was whack, they still had a passion for
They
the
said they
hip hop.
can't hear me.
A lot of times you just see
think they
people
can't
like
hear.
getting high and they start freestyling. They be on
But even that,
It
put
was
it like
going-
this,
they said it
even
was going
that
through the
element of
speaker.
hip hop, of getting high and doing music, they don't know where that come from.
Y'all could
like
hear
there's
now?
a background to that.
Yeah, it's like 3 6 Mafia. The game right now sounds like 3 6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? All this shit they listening to, all this shit Drake, that's 3 6 Mafia. 3 6 was doing that shit in the 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? The kids don't even know that shit. They don't know. Like it'd be a sample for something they don't know. But like I said, I know that because my kids, you know, my son and his homeboys, you know, they always around me. I'm the old man that know all the hot shit. So if they'll play some shit, I'll be like, oh, I know where that come from. Blah, blah, blah. Check this out. And they be like, damn, this shit rad. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's moving too fast for a motherfucker to sit and
You
it's
have
like
you know what? You have a good point because we used to have to actually go look for mixtapes.
Yeah, exactly.
Go look for
anything.
albums.
Like
You might go to get an album and it could be sold out, and
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
gotta go
go to like 5
somewhere
different
else,
spots.
yeah.
You couldn't just tap a button.
yeah.
And
Now
immediately
music is so accessible right now that is
real.
ridiculous.
I never thought about that part of it. You're right.
That's put it like this. That's a serious element that's taken away from them. Like I was telling my son them that this the other day. I'm like, yo, y'all don't know the feeling of such and such finna come out, but when you go to the record store,
It's sold out.
it's sold out and it's other shit in that bitch now. But you like, damn, you ain't never heard it. You ain't no promotion, but you be like, damn, I seen that in the store's book.
Going to a store and trying to describe what you heard on the radio.
Yeah.
But you know the song that you like, but you don't know who sung it or the name
And
of
then
the
you
song.
have to buy the whole CD. You just want one song.
Right. There was no Shazam.
Cause when Genuine first came out, I thought he was a girl. I'm in there talking about it was a female.
Oh.
that Ride My Pony.
Yeah, Ride My Pony, yeah. But yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
But you know, luckily my kids, you know what I'm saying, what's cool about my kids, they hear me talk about it so much. Like they hear me talk about, oh, hip hop was like this, or this we used to do this, and it sounds cool to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, for real, y'all used to do that? For real, like, cause you know, I tell them, I'm like, yo, we used to get the CDs, like, you gotta smell the CDs, you
be
gotta,
playing old
you
school
open
for
them
them too?
motherfuckers up, you get the lyrics in them
But
bitches,
the
like,
thing,
you know what I'm saying?
the thing about it, when it came to the South, I think they took the lyrics away from it. Cause
I don't agree with you on that
You don't
at
agree
all.
with it?
Oh,
Not
definitely,
at
I
all.
definitely agree with it.
you can't hear me. You said what?
Outkast is giving lyrics.
Yeah.
Outkast. Yeah, Outkast.
Well, I say 8 Ball and them was the first, or JT Money and 8 Ball.
Oh, nah, I ain't saying we ain't have lyrics. I'm saying you had to have lyrics in the South because we were trying to keep up with the North. But once it came to everybody trying to keep up with the South, it's like nobody cared about lyrics no more. 'Cause right now the South got the ball.
Oh, the South is
So
it's
it's
rap.
like right now
We had the longest run ever.
everybody just caring about the beat and the flow. Like long as you can flow with the beat, they rocking it. But it's no more listening to the lyrics. When it was up north, you had to.
Nowadays,
Yeah, that was.
the corona.
Yeah, the
You gotta be careful what you listen to. It's not moving so fast, so it's like all of that shit ain't sticking. You feel me?
Yeah,
That
the
bullshit can't stick no more. Niggas can't go outside and just go start jumping on the top of a car and rapping, and it go viral.
yeah, 'cause now people having patience. Could be.
Right. So now with corona, with the quarantine, it's like, hold up, before I download this shit, before I listen to this shit,
It better
what am I
sound
listening
right.
to?
But
Exactly.
I ain't go front though.
Through the quarantine.
Yeah, salute. I definitely seen that in the industry. It's like more bars is coming out of
Yeah,
like
just more quality.
yeah, more quality.
Put
yeah.
like this, I always was never a fan of like wordplay and bars. Even back then, like my favorite rappers are not the best lyricists, aka like, you know what I mean. I like a motherfucker that can ride a beat, and I like a hard beat, because a trash motherfucker could get on a hot ass beat and make a hit, but a motherfucker who could rap with a trash beat ain't gonna do shit. I don't give a fuck what he could speak to God. Like, you know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, man. You got the in the kitchen talking, boy. What?
Always remember, it's a young man's game.
Oh all day.
Yeah.
I was just saying that. That's definitely yes.
So it's all about
Yes.
what kids wanted.
Yes.
Kids made it this.
Yes, it's definitely a young man game. But I always like my favorite rapper is Snoop. I like Snoop Dogg. Like, you know what I'm saying? Snoop wasn't the best lyricist, but he had the craziest flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? The flow was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? He could flow on anything. I don't give a fuck what kind of beat you give him. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like Cannabis. Like, I like Cannabis. Cannabis is a dope lyricist. He can spit. But if he got trash beats, you ain't finna listen to that shit. Like, that shit ain't finna, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna listen to that shit. You ain't finna ride in the car with that shit because the beat ain't riding. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I always say, man, lyricists is cool. I like them. Don't get me wrong. I like lyricists, but
I think it's funny though, like especially when people go in the kitchen with you and they like mess up or they not ready or they just screw up. It's just like, and you be motivating them still. It's not like you tell them like, oh, you can't do it. You just be like, oh, you just gotta work harder because you can't. Some people be like, you ain't gonna be an artist and you never know 3 years later they gonna blow up.
Right. You can't discourage somebody like that. That's crazy.
But I think it's funny. I seen one person mess up and I thought he did horrible and you still said he did a good job.
Who? H-Dot?
Yes.
Ace, man, they said you over there sugarcoating, man. Do what you want to do,
No,
radio,
but you
man.
know,
You sugarcoating.
But encouragement is important.
Huh? Yeah. Hold on. Something that went wrong.
Your
You
phone
talking
died?
over. Nah, my phone ain't died.
Phone went out.
Nah, I think it went. I think.
That's a dead spot. But look,
Look.
alright, so I said, you know, hey yo, Snoop,
Yeah, I'm listening.
you know, everybody nowadays they be having their own opinion on the music, you feel me? So I let the people in the comments.
Oh, got you.
You feel me? So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I might think some shit is whack.
Yeah.
Then the viewers might think it's hot. You feel me? So, but from time to time, this will happen though. I might hear some shit and I'll be like, it was alright. And then when you go back and watch it,
And listen.
I done see some shit like, oh shit, this nigga really got one.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you feel me? That's like out of what? One out of sometimes. You feel me?
Nah,
Sometimes
that's
you
cool
gotta
though. That's cool because you let the people that's watching judge it. Because music, you might not like it, but it might be 100 other people that like it.
And the thing is, like,
and at the same time, I don't want to always put my judgment on it.
And then everybody go with you.
but also you gotta look at like
Yeah,
like
I might miss something, and it's moving so fast. You feel me? So I might not know. Oh, that's what they listening to on this side of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just sit there, but you know when some shit whack. Like when she was like, "Oh, people come on there and mess up." It's like, bro, why'd you even come up here?
You wasting your time.
Hey, but do you ever have you ever had that happen where somebody just whack and you had to be like, nah, this ain't it?
I laugh.
But see, like what H-Dot and I specialize in, I feel like, is artist development. You know what I mean? And like for the most part, we can see the potential in somebody and encourage them. You know what I mean? Like that might be one of the first outlets they really got to go live on is within the kitchen with H-Dot. I've had artists come perform at Hottest in the Hood, and that was their first show they ever did. Like, look at Leak Baby. Leak Baby won the most Hottest in the Hood showcases, like 10 years ago when I first started it.
No, Leak my nigga. That's my
And
nigga.
look at him now, like he's a pro. You know what I'm saying?
And Leak been fired too.
So it's like I don't ever like to discourage anybody, but I'll tell them the truth. Like, you need to go practice before you come to my
definitely.
stage again. Like, you obviously didn't even know your lyrics.
Put it like this.
There's no excuse for that.
I give the young guys the positive feedback.
Right.
If it's I don't say it's whack. I'd be like, hey man, you need to turn them vocals up, or you need to go get this mixed.
Yeah.
Or I don't like the song, or you know what I mean. I ain't finna discourage you. Like, hey man, that shit trash, man. Take your ass back to Walmart. Like, you know what I mean. Like, I ain't gonna do that type of shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean. Cause the young boys always hit me up like, hey man, OG, what you think about this? And I tell them straight up, like, you know what I'm saying.
But what if it's really whack? Like,
cause I
there's
really
no
listen
hope.
to shit.
No.
What if it's
I
no
mean,
hope?
there's been a couple of those that
Nigga, we done had
It's
no
their
hope
dream.
niggas
You're
on the
like,
show.
damn.
Like,
But I was just saying, do you tell them it's no hope, or do you just let them keep?
I never say there's no hope.
I don't stop nobody.
Because usually they know they don't have it. they're just kind of like seeing, you know what I'm saying? And they usually just fall off on their own.
Put it like this: we in the age right now of hip hop that I don't tell nobody they trash no more because you don't know what the fuck will blow up these days.
Right.
So,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, age, you don't.
Blueface, that's
Hey,
what
age, you ain't never tell them there's no hope.
You know what it is? Look, I wanted to say this to hear this too. You know what the problem is? Why everybody trying to rap? Everybody trying to rap because when rap niggas get on, we lost the essence of this the manager, this the road manager, this the hype man, this is my
The entourage.
this is, yeah, so it's like we lost the essence of sharing the light.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's why everybody really want to rap. 'Cause
Yeah.
if everybody was still sharing the light, it wouldn't be this many rappers.
And that's the problem. A lot of rappers don't have a boss mentality to put their people in a position of power.
Right.
Because like anybody who
And that's
ever
why the
even
game- that's why you always get people from behind the scenes trying to be a rapper now. Because it's like, oh shit, bro, I used to be a DJ, and now you got the DJ rapping.
Yeah, you got the road manager rapping. Everybody trying to rap.
because if you even listen to like
because
somebody
everybody trying to shoot their shot because that money ain't getting spread the right way.
like y'all were talking about Drake earlier. If you listen to Drake talking about how he put this person on to this thing and this person onto that thing, and they each have a position within his organization. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know their money, but I'm sure they're all millionaires.
Oh,
He made
guaranteed.
everybody around them successful in their own way. And
Everything
now,
Drake
even
doing,
if Drake,
whoever running with Drake right now is
even
They
if Drake
good.
stopped rapping right now, his people around him
Yeah.
still have their own businesses and be successful on their own now at this point.
That's what I said,
And I
whoever
think
around
it-
Drake.
They know their position, right? They know their position, and they getting paid enough to not want to be rappers.
Yeah.
That's not even a thought because everybody on the team eating like how they should.
But being a rapper, you can't do that forever. I mean, you can,
What?
but the people in the
Nah,
background
but what
can.
he's saying is, don't nobody want to. The thing is, today, don't nobody want to help the artist because everybody got their own demo. You got the road manager got his demo. The producer got his own demo. The security guard got his demo. Everybody got his demo.
Niggas ain't secure. Look, niggas ain't. You not giving the niggas around you the security to feel like when I get this check, you safe.
Nah, but sometimes you could tell them that and they could feel that, but they just want their own because testosterone's like everybody want to be the boss. You get what I'm saying? Cause if you see anybody that's really winning, most of the time they got a lot of women around them instead of a lot of men that's really controlling their business. Because man, sometimes you could give another man everything you have. You give him half of everything you work hard for. He ain't work nothing for, and he still want more. Because
Look, it's like this, Snoop. The formula ain't never changed. The players just did. You feel me? So
Yeah.
if it worked 25 years ago, it can still work now. It's just getting everybody on the same page. Yo, this is the producer, this is the hype man, this is the DJ, this is the rapper, this is the rapper that's next. You feel me? It's not falling in line. So when you get the rapper that takes off, you're supposed to come back and okay, this the next artist I'm about to break. This is my producer. Look at Wu-Tang, they did it.
yeah, but that's a different mentality. Up north mentality, they march in units. Everything they do, they
Okay,
do it
but
in
what
a
if-
unit.
okay,
Down
but-
south, we have how many indie artists?
Okay, but hold
that
up.
hold on one thing.
Okay.
How many indie artists that you know right now? Indie artists that got a team. How many indie artists that you know right now that got a team that they put together themselves?
Wait. Nipsey did? Okay, wait.
No, I'm talking about in the South. I'm talking about in Orlando. I'm talking about where we at. You can't count. We can't talk about Cali and New York. They got a different
Birdman?
mindset than
Birdman?
us.
Okay. Ross and Callan and them did it.
Later on, Ross always been a part of a little team that slip and slide.
I say Birdman.
He always had that.
He always had a
Ross
team
got that
structure.
Ross got that team mentality.
He had MMG.
Yeah, but Ross got that mindset. You get what I'm saying?
I knew an artist that he was.
So that's what I'm saying. But you seen how long we had to pause? There's no how many artists we got.
That's what I was about to say. It was Ross.
But how many artists we got? We got a handful of artists, but no team.
One thing that Cortez Bryant told me, he said, I asked him like, what happened, how he gets so successful. He said, you know, Wayne just never stopped believing in him. You feel what I'm saying? And he's like, he always trusted him. He was being the rapper. You feel me? It was like, he's the rapper, this is my manager. I trust him with my eyes closed. You feel me? So it just come back to having that team where you can really just trust people, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Most artists, but that's what I'm saying. Most artists from the South got a mindset, I want to do it by myself. Like, they might have a whole bunch of people around them like, hey, bro, let me help you do this. They're like, nah, I want to do everything myself.
That's our culture, though, man.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's
our culture.
You got to trust the people
We had
around
to do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
had to do
so
that.
Dot, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so at this point, I think we should tell them about the whole dollar making expert situation. Because that pretty much addresses...
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm following your lead.
Okay. All right, so everybody knows Dogman, DME, Classic Weekend, everything he's done for the city. So Dogman, H. Dot, 24K producer, Grammy Award-winning producer, and I, Mercedes Streets, we've all joined up together to create Dollar Making Experts music group, you know, record label. And we just signed our first artist, Royal Kravitz. And we've created a whole team around him. And we've all come together. We've been meeting for actually the whole quarantine we've been meeting.
What's his name?
Royal Kravitz. He's from Gainesville. He's been in Orlando for a little while. That's how we know him, but he's from Gainesville. Okay. But this kind of addresses what y'all are talking about. The city.
So Dogman back doing the record company
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you know, Dog gonna jump on that as soon as P.I. try to act up.
That was a crazy
Well,
ass battle. But that was probably one of my favorite
Dog
battles.
ass
I liked
had-
that battle. That shit was crazy. It was intense watching. Like, you had to watch that battle live. My bad. I had to.
Oh,
No, you're good. No, I was
watched
standing.
Yeah.
No, no,
I
no.
see your ass. You were chiming in
Yeah,
there.
you know, I'm a big Dogman fan.
No,
So,
I was literally standing behind Dogman the whole time, and I wanted to come out my skin.
You
half
know, that's
the
big
time.
bro. Like, big bro since
Man.
I was legit. I'm talking about me and his nephew. Me and his nephew was in a rap group together when we was going to Carver Middle School.
Damn.
Bruh, like, you know, Dog Man, like, that big bro. That's the first big studio I ever went to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
so
sorry. Go ahead.
that situation is a situation to where it's like, you know, Dogman is one of the powerhouses in Orlando. You feel me? So it's like, with him stepping in the music industry, even if he didn't want to be in it, it's always gonna go through him. So we just made it a situation to where it's like, yo, let's come together like Transformers, you feel me, and start dishing these artists through. You feel me? Artists don't even gotta be actually signed to DME, but we can find a way to filter it through the DME, whether it's the studio or the parties. You feel me? Just
We can give them the
becoming a real
assist.
hub in the city versus
it
everybody
just
all over the place.
it just everybody come together with their bridges and put it all together for the artists to
'Cause at the
cross
end of the
over.
day, it's gonna always go through Dogman.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. It's just
Exactly.
gonna always go through him. So that's why we was like, yo, let's just start linking up more and making it more natural versus, oh, we meeting up at the club. Oh, what's good? Let's make some real business out of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I know everything I've done on my own, and I know everything Dot's done on his own. 24K been out there around the country. He's working with Rolling Loud. He got a Grammy working with Dr. Dre. And we all know what Dogman's done. So I can only imagine as a team, all of us coming together. And there's other people involved too that are in it with us. But just for the city alone, what we can accomplish together, I really feel like we could be for Florida like what QC is for Atlanta.
Yeah,
I truly believe that.
All it takes is for everybody just to come together.
Yeah.
That's all it
And then
really
it's
takes.
like, yo, sending the artist to InnerVision, like just coming together, like just swapping it out. It ain't a math problem.
Yeah, it
Just
ain't.
putting it together.
Like
feel
you
me?
said, it's gonna benefit the city no matter what. Even if
Exactly.
you don't want to be a part of it, it's still gonna benefit the city.
Because look, this is the problem right now. All of these artists are popping, right? All of these these young kids is popping, but like even with like so Loose Cannon, he's a part of y'all camp. Loose Cannon been in tune with y'all and been in tune with me. You feel me? But it's like not every artist is really in tune like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like we have to create the culture. But if we don't create the culture, niggas gonna just keep popping, and you ain't gonna know where these niggas from. They just gonna be like, yeah, I'm from Orlando. It is what it is. You gotta control this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta control it. You gotta be like, yo, okay, you a popping artist in Orlando. You went and did an interview with InnerVisionTV. You went and did an interview with One Shot Mandatory. You went and did an interview with In the Kitchen. You've been on 104.5 B. You've been through Dogman Studio. You got booked by Dogman. You feel me? It should be a structure
exactly.
and a protocol that even if it don't matter how big you is, you still ran through the filters. You feel me? It's like playing gas in a car.
Yeah, once you run through them filters, it should.
At the same time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if we start working like that, it empowers everybody else's platform. But when this shit is all over the place, ain't none of us gonna really get up. Can't nobody get up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how many
You know what I'm saying?
artists.
Because it's like, for instance, like, I'm just using for example, Hot Boy popping, but
It's
I met
crazy
Hot
because
Boy,
y'all
but
taking
I didn't even know he
responsibility
was
for
from
like
here.
behind the scenes.
I thought he was from Miami.
Sure.
You feel what I'm saying, Snoop? So it's like,
Say that again.
niggas, I said, Hot Boy, he popping.
Yeah.
That nigga's lit. He about to do a Rod Wave. Watch. But it's like, damn, we gotta run him through the filter. Just run through this filter, bro, before you get too big on it. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we can say when we go travel, oh yeah, we know Hot Boy. We can co-sign that. But you can't co-sign shit if you don't know niggas. You just gonna say, oh, he from the city. So how much can you really support a nigga if you don't really know a nigga? You just saying, yeah, he popping, but I never met the nigga.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Because I was.
Yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying.
Is that because when I was on.
It's like this. How could you say InnerVision is one of the most popping interview radio stations in the city, and we got rappers that's popping and they never ran through your shit and make us look crazy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was my point I was trying to make.
It start making us looking like
He can't hear me.
Yeah, you can hear you.
That's a point I'm trying to make because when I was on the radio, I was on 98.5 The Wire for a year. Do you know how many artists I reached out to in Orlando to come on the station and be interviewed? And I interviewed a lot of dope artists, like even Loose Cannon I interviewed, and that was a really good interview. I had never met him before. That's how I got to know him. But even like Whoop, that's my boy, but like I reached out to him, I could never get him on. Pootie, Hot Boy, like none of them ever hit me back.
That's the wave of the new boys, though.
But that's the problem, though. That's what
new boys don't. They don't
care.
But
that's what H. Dot saying. He was like, that looked bad for the city.
Right.
For you Mercedes, you should be able to get any artist
if I could call,
from the city.
If I could call Gunplay for over the air interview with no problem, then I should be able to get the artists from the city that I represent.
Listen, you gotta run through the whole loop.
Yeah.
You gotta run through the whole loop from the end
everywhere.
And it's only gonna help them.
Yeah.
They don't understand it though.
But it's like you said, they gotta run through all the platforms that elevate the city because with them.
Easier for them.
You want to know the last 3 major platforms in the city? I'm gonna keep it real with you. This how you know when you made it in the O. I'm gonna keep it real. This the top tier in the O. You get the 104.5 B interview.
Yep.
After you do the content interviews with like us and all whoever's popping like that, the InnerVisions, the In the Kitchens, the One Shots, whoever just doing persistent, real good content. Now the next level is 104.5 B, right? You go 104.5 B, then you go, let's say, depending on what type of music you make, Dogman books you, or Keep Orlando, and then the next level, the next level to, okay, you're the one, you're out of here, is you get booked at Beecham. Point blank period. Until you get booked at Beecham and you have to sell out Beecham. And then it's like, okay, I made it. You feel me? So, but you gotta respect the ladder. Niggas ain't trying to respect the ladder.
What you call it, the ladder?
Yeah.
I like
but
that.
I feel what you.
That nigga said the
feel
ladder. Yeah, I like that, H-Dot.
Once you walk that ladder, you don't bless the whole city. So it's like what you said. Nobody. You got the whole city behind you. Nobody.
Ain't too many niggas can sell out Beecham.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
But that's why because they not going through them platforms. Cause like Mercedes Street's gonna have a different She might have some of the same views I might have, but she gonna have a few people that's different from us. So you gonna have a few people different from us. Everybody got their own little fan base, so that's why you want to walk that ladder. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it ain't about like, oh, if they don't run through us, they ain't going to sell out the beach. It's a fact of when they go through the ladder, you got natural support.
Exactly, you got the city support.
Yeah.
If we don't like the person's music, we got to support it on GP.
Yeah.
Because they show love.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? So why not have these people behind you? Because the more it just basically goes into the sense of that's more promotion for the artist.
But that
you think niggas is popping in the A and they running through certain filters? You crazy?
Yeah, nah.
You feel me? Niggas like, oh yeah, I gotta do that Big Bang interview.
But that's how you get.
Oh, I gotta go through this store.
But that's how all the Atlanta self interviews, like independent interviews, that's how they getting on, because them artists is running through those circuits. So
it's
when
like saying the nigga popping and he never bought a shirt at Men's Closet.
Exactly.
You're not from the city.
Yeah. You never ate at Flyers.
You like, oh, you never took a picture at Men's Closet.
I'm from Pine Hill. I love Flyers.
You never seen a Wild Side?
Yeah. You know,
and it's only gonna benefit them. That's the whole point. It's like
But
it's not about us, but it's just we built these platforms to promote the city.
That's what I like.
But that's the thing. The platforms, H. Sadie's, all the platforms, we all get along. Like we all support each other, and that will make the city look great.
Straight up.
That will
So
promote
you gonna be
the
connected
artists.
just by connecting to one.
Because before, if you didn't have all of us promoting your song, nobody would. You'd be the only one promoting your song.
Right.
That's one
You
thing
get
I
what I'm saying?
That's one thing I definitely respect that statement, Snoop. Like,
Yeah,
cause
like we
y'all
help the
always
city.
y'all always had a platform. Y'all let motherfuckers speak.
Yeah,
Mercedes always fuck with people to let her speak. H. got people to let her speak. I always let
but
motherfuckers
that's
on my
what
show.
made.
Like,
But
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
that's what make an up and coming artist in our city get hot. Because you could go on a H. You could go on a Mercedes, you could go on InnerVision, they could go to a D-Roll. And then the city, the people, when you go home, your mama like, oh, I seen you on H. I seen you. That's what giving you that buzz.
People watch all
but
our shit.
But what H. saying is, once you get that flame, if you get that flame before, it's like, I'm not gonna go to a Mercedes. I'm not gonna go to a InnerVisionTV.
Yeah, it's like for what?
Yeah, like for what? But
I'm not doing that again.
But if you do go, then you set Mercedes ratings up. And it's like you making a bridge for the next artist. Because if I'm hot, yeah, go ahead.
It's about, you got to do 2 rounds, right? This is the 2 rounds you do on the lap.
Hold on. You gotta say it again. My phone, somebody will call it in. I don't know what's going on.
Your speaker.
Yeah, they calling. Somebody trying to call in. Hold on. H. You gonna have to say it again. Come out. Somebody was calling in while you was talking. Yeah. It's somebody that called in and throwed it off. Yeah.
Try your volume, baby. If you turn your volume back up, you did.
Hey, Ace, you might have to just call in, cause our volume, I don't know what happened. Somebody try to call in. Oh, they started calling. They try to call in and then knocked it.
Knock the sound out.
Yeah, they knocked the sound out. He'll call in. The phone number 906.
4440.
Try to minimize it and maximize it again. Like go out and back in.
Hell,
like
you
we
try.
said. This is why we need women.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Cause like shit like that, I wouldn't have thought of. I'd have just been like, man, cancel all that shit. Call me back. 965
Them iPhones, I don't even.
Are you Android gang?
No, I'm iPhone, but
All right, H, can you hear me?
I barely know how to use my
I'm
phone.
Android gang.
All right, hold on one second.
Yeah, I got the.
I wouldn't know
try-
how to
I got
check
the
your
best
phone.
Android you can get. I got me a goddamn.
Android.
All right, we're back on it. Tell Snoop.
Huh?
But we going back to
you
the
Matt?
two.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a blunt right quick. Some real innovative shit tonight.
Right?
I'm trying to get you and Yogi on the show, man. What I gotta do, man?
Oh, I didn't know. Let's do it.
I want to get you and Yogi.
Okay.
Like, tell Yogi, you know I've been hunting for his ass. I want him on the show, man.
You know, that was so long. Remember we had Sinatra, and it was supposed to be me, Sinatra, and
Yeah,
Yogi.
like every time
Yeah.
we try to link up, it never.
But then I came with Sinatra,
How
and
long
you never
you
put
been
me on the. You never put me. Well, you. Oh, that's when Just Black was talking all that shit. Then y'all brought me on. Oh my god.
I don't got nothing to do. See,
Where is he at?
I don't know. That's why I do the
Nigga hitting a
so.
bottle in the photo. In the shadow.
Oh man.
I seen that off the shadow, nigga drinking a bottle. Who was that?
Mm-hmm.
That was Snoop.
No.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, we drinking champagne, but no, I gotta leave that liquor alone.
I see. People go. I like Moet.
They so savage.
So when your mixtape dropping? You said July.
Are we back on?
Y'all can hear. Y'all can
I
hear
want
the
to work
sound
for
now?
like July 4th.
Oh yeah.
July.
Who you got on there so
Like
far?
July 4th.
Yeah. So let's talk about that album. I know you got some heat on that bit. Matter of fact, shout out to you
I
for
got
that
it.
damn show you did that day, man. Your show you did, Classic Weekend. I had so much fun. All the artists you had was dope as shit, man. I love, like, I shout out to you for that, man. But tell us about this mixtape, man. What kind of heat we can expect?
I'm gonna leak a little bit. Since I leaked a little bit on the gram today, I got Sky, Bougie Bailey, Young Ratchet from the East Side, Vocal, Smoke, JP Gunner. This young kid, he's like 19 years old, called Caspanova. That lady Gold out of Tampa, Loose Cannon, Ralph Dean, Young Ratchet from Mercy.
Man, you
Boy,
got the whole city,
D-Boy,
man.
Tony
God
Boy,
damn.
the Royal Kravitz, this kid called Draylon.
That's on one
Richie
tape?
Rich. Huh?
Yeah.
That's on one tape?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. So Wavy Mike from where's he from?
You know, that's
Ivy
my
Lane.
dude. That's my
Ivy
little
Lane.
dude from Ivy Lane.
Lord Menace,
My
A&B,
partner managed him.
Mo, this kid called Quay. This kid called Quay, he got this crazy record. He still ain't hit me back on Instagram. He sent me the record. But you know when I be doing the record shit. He sent me the record, and I've been still trying to get into contact with this kid. Lost in Leon, this new little girl called Lanaya West, Sloppy J, I'm sorry, with the Uber Eats song. Lanaya West, Lil Day Day, Lil Wet, Demazi, Pyro, Dave from the Grave. Yeah, so I'm just taking a bunch of shit right now and we gonna go crazy with this shit though.
You put that Fresco on there?
It's gonna be a tape where you can press play. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna think,
You put that Fresco on there, that confidence?
man,
But that's a tape you hear playing, you can ride waves in New
That's-
York.
You played
yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I just want you to press play and be thankful that, like, damn, these independent artists. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the type of energy
Hey,
I
H, is
want
that
for
is that
it,
list
you feel me?
final?
So,
She said that Liz final.
Oh, what happened? Oh, it ended.
Oh.
We've been on for
on
so
the hour.
long.
Oh, you only could leave it on for so long?
Like an hour, then they got to reset it.
Oh.
Instagram, we got that
Technical
fuck shit.
issues today.
Oh. But my phone going
No,
dead.
Instagram
Anyway,
just
you
doing
go
that
Yeah,
go
I-
live. Tag them in your live.
Okay.
The video.
Yeah, I thought you were doing a video chat on Instagram.
Nah, how you?
Nah, he
You
was
know I don't know how to
live.
do that. I was on live. Yeah, H dot man, call back. My phone going dead.
So I said, man, you need women, bro. Cause that do make sense.
Hey, get on Mercedes
One-on-one,
Live.
there's no time limit on it. Yeah, like I said, it makes sense.
Oh man, Angie Michael Jordan, man. I'm Scottie Pippen, man. Angie, boy, we be in trouble. I try to get y'all. No, my charger in the truck. Vic.
Tell H to go on my live. Can you call him?
Vic just took the phone.
But that list is long. Who she missed? Or who he missed?
He missed my artist.
He missed your artist. I know that's what we was getting to.
You know I'm ride or die for Trig. Come on, man.
Trig be slide. He remind me of Gucci.
Really? All right.
He remind me of the old Gucci.
Everybody's saying he sounds like he's like a Florida Memphis cross.
Yeah, that's what I say. He got that Gucci sound, like the old Gucci sound. But he be going hard though. I like a couple of his songs. You know, I've been fucking with him when he was working with HQ.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Q. You know, Q always. Matter of fact, Q. Shout out to HQ. He just sung me 2 songs.
Yeah, I saw him post something today.
Yeah, he sung me 2 songs today.
Based off that Jordan documentary, right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you know, he been fucking with bro. And I used to always tell him, I said, man, bro, be sliding, bro. Like, I like that shit. He's like, you like that shit? I'm like, yeah.
So who's your favorite artist in Orlando right now?
That's a good question. I gotta say Moot Boy. I always like Moot Boy. Like, I like all the Lung Boys. I like Tony Boy's another one of my favorites. Cannon's another one of my favorites. But
listen, we had Tony Boy for our show in December. Man, that boy performed, I want to say, over 30 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And he rocked.
That's what bro do.
The entire time.
I like
and they were going word for word with him.
Like, but I think my favorite is Moot Boy because he's probably the most consistent. He got like multiple albums that I like from him.
All right, I got H back.
From the last 10 years.
Well, he's coming in right now.
All right, we back.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, I got like 5 text messages now. Like, what happened to the interview? I'm still talking.
Yeah. You know, we got you on the live. They only let us go an hour. They only let us go 1 hour.
So yeah, now the list ain't final, Mercedes. So I'm still just taking records.
All right, you know what I'm trying to talk about, right? That Trigger Center for Vegas.
But look, I'm gonna send that to me. I'm gonna do one mixtape a month.
Okay.
So it ain't even like no one-time thing.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one a month. Get this momentum going.
What's the platforms you're gonna put that on? What's the platforms you're gonna put the mixtape on if you do them once a month? Like, how that work?
Because these artists already put these records out, so I'm probably gonna holler at DJ Rel and figure out what's the best way to go about it. Because if they already put it on iTunes, I can't really make no money off of it because they already put the records out.
Cause that's the wave now is the playlist. Like you make the.
I done a playlist and it did good, but I want to just because everybody can't really get the playlist. I think everybody can't for some reason.
What's your strategy to put out your mixtapes and things like that? Because it's different now. Because you know the game different now.
It was crazy. I was going to call my man, it's crazy. I was going to call DJ Clue and get some insight and just get some advice on what he think, you know.
You fuck with Clue like that?
Huh?
You fuck with Clue like that?
Oh yeah, that's my man.
You know that was like, I grew up in the Clue era, man. Clue!
Yeah, that's OG. So it's like I would call like DJ Clue. It's crazy. I spoke to Bigger Ranking yesterday and just get some thoughts on like, I'm gonna let them know what I got going on.
Hey Doc, I think you could do a DJ Clue, man.
Yeah, like Doc definitely.
I think you could do it, man.
Doc definitely the guy to do some DJ drama, gangster grills, you know what I mean? He's definitely that guy.
That Clue for the South.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you'll be him.
I think those were good.
Yeah, because ain't no lane on that right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At all.
So you gotta open.
Shout out to Duval.
I ain't listen to
it. He did it with Young and Ace.
Yeah.
So,
see, I can't get any Young and Ace. He sound like Young Boy to me.
Because he had
do what you want to do radio, ain't it?
Yeah. Do what you want to do radio.
He sound like Young Boy to me.
He said
like
Young and Ace sound like Young Boy.
Mercedes.
Yes.
Mercedes, what you texting?
What?
I said, what you texting?
Nah, she ain't texting.
Mercedes, sit the phone on the thing or something. So
You got it.
No,
You
there's
got it to
nowhere-
the sky.
There's nowhere for me to set it though with the
Your
microphone.
phone, and that phone over there look like.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Turn it to you.
Yeah, you want me to hold it?
Yeah.
See how you gotta get a female.
But see, what was wrong-
and then
what
they
was-
need the male. See
Oh,
how we work
word?
together? We gonna work it together.
What was wrong with it?
Well, I got a new topic I want to talk about.
What's that?
Tekashi dropped a motherfucking video today.
I ain't see it.
But Nicki Minaj had them titties in that motherfucker here, boy. I'm telling you, boy.
They
I ain't
were
gonna even lie to you.
swinging.
I don't like Tekashi. I don't like what he stand for. But boy, Nicki Minaj is shaking them titties in that video. I watched that bitch 5
He
times.
said time out. Go ahead.
Now look, let's talk about that, right?
Let's go. Let's go.
6ix9ine situation, right? Now, I was just talking to one of my OGs about it. And, you know, he pointed out the situation with Meek and Snoop and them hanging out with snitches. And he was like, are we putting the level of snitching on who we hanging with? Like, oh, yeah, Tekashi, I snitched on level 10, so y'all can't fuck with me. But Meek Mill, you be with, you know, there's a lady over there at Rock Nation that was an informant that worked with the DEA.
No.
That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons Dame Dash kind of started chilling off of them too. You feel me? So at the end of the day, me and my man was talking. Is like, how do you really judge that whole situation? Yeah, what he did was he snitched. It's fucked up. But at the end of the day, I think it was a bunch of blood niggas that didn't know it was going to get that big, and it got so big, and now. You know, a nigga can't go to jail for some shit that he ain't do. It just, they wanted to tear the shit down because he made millions. But if it was still on the block, it would have never been on 6ix9ine.
Like, he's a rat.
So what you saying though?
do you take
H,
it-
you ain't never say
no.
nothing. What you saying? You know you want to do what you want to do, radio man. Hey, what you saying? What you saying?
I'm saying like, if 6ix9ine pointing it out, like, yo, y'all calling me a snitch, but y'all running with snitches too.
Yeah. We not saying like nobody running with snitches. We just saying like we don't amen that shit.
But so
Oh, no,
just to
I don't
play.
amen
That's all we saying. Like everybody run with
I'm
snitches.
gonna tell you my stance on this shit. I don't agree on nothing he said, right? But I will watch his video. I can't.
So you support
No, you can't help but not to watch that.
It's entertainment.
You can't watch
entertaining.
that. You can't help not to watch that bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, to play devil's advocate, who he snitched on and what they did to him.
Yeah, like
Does,
I mean-
does that validate?
We finna go here.
But I'm
Alright,
saying,
yeah, we gonna do what we want to do. Radio.
I'm just curious how y'all feel about that.
I
I'm just
understand.
gotta speak. I just gonna speak for the real. It don't matter. Like if you snitch on me, it doesn't matter if you snitch on me. I can't snitch on
even
you.
if they beat you up,
You get what I'm
robbed
saying?
you.
No, but I'm not talking about them snitching on him. I'm talking about them
It don't
kidnapping
matter
him.
what they do to you.
They kidnapped him.
But-
All that. Other
But
shit.
no, we ain't talking about. Tekashi got a pass. Tekashi got a pass. He ain't never was a street dude like that. So I'm not
Right.
like I don't look at a
Yeah.
like a
But like
citizen.
I never took
I don't
him
look at a
serious.
citizen
Right.
not
I never
the
took him
snitch.
serious.
You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Every citizen
Right.
gonna snitch.
Like when
That's
he
what
got
they
caught, I got
known to do.
posted saying
You get what I'm
he finna
saying?
tell on everybody. Like
So-
when that shit happened, I was like, he finna tell on
So
everybody.
the
Yeah.
dudes that was doing whatever they was doing with him, I feel like, they got, you know what you dealing with. You dealing with.
They should have
Yeah.
handled him a lot
You get what I'm
differently.
saying?
Yeah.
You got more
No,
to
G
lose.
shit.
Yeah.
G shit.
But
That's like taking a nigga that ain't on that type of time to go hit a lick.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they should have handled
But
him
at the
totally
same
differently. I feel
time,
like.
at the same time, that type of kid when they hit a lick, so you in the grown man world now.
But
So once you go
listen.
hit that lick, it's no more. Oh, I'm a little kid. I don't know no better. Because if we get caught hitting this lick, they gonna give you grown man time.
He knew he gonna.
You
Nah,
get.
So what I'm look, hold up, time out. Cause niggas in the comments like, hey, stop what you saying. Look, I'm not green.
I ain't even look at the comments.
What I'm saying is, like Nikki said, you gotta know what field is we playing though.
Yeah.
Is it? Are we gonna act? I'm just saying, is this the music industry, or we on the streets?
No,
Because
basically what H Dot saying is we acting like this never happened before. Like we acting like niggas ain't never rolled with snitches and that's all you really saying is like y'all niggas know niggas that don't snitch on another nigga, but y'all roll with him because he ain't snitch on you.
He owned it.
right, but also what you gotta understand is
I'm saying we not doing that, but people do that.
yeah, but and you gotta remember, this was a little nigga and they used it for some music shit. They tried to go Suge Knight, but they didn't have a business together.
Yeah.
So the police was already watching them.
Yeah.
So when they hit, they going, oh yeah, 6ix9ine, we gonna put this shit on you because you throwing up the red flag anyway.
Yeah, you the one they watching.
So
Yeah.
these look. So at the end of the day, if you start putting, cause it's like this. If okay, I go DJ Khaled status, right, and I make one of the mob niggas stand next to me, right.
Mm-hmm.
If I make one of my gangster homies stand next to me, and then they be like, all right, H-Dot, you going down for this, cause you know that he's standing next to you. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. So just put yourself in that situation. So what does he do?
You don't put yourself in that situation because once you put yourself in that situation, you have to be a grown man. Like if I'm standing next to something that I don't really know what's going on and I don't really want no part of that, I'm gonna remove myself from that situation because it's real time coming behind that. So I know I don't want to go to jail for nobody else shit. But if I go to jail, I can't snitch either. So I'm gonna be one of them people that people be like, "Oh, you a fool for going down for his shit." So what I do is not put myself in that situation because
I feel you.
So now say this. Okay, now this is a fact. I forgot the lady named Miss Perez. She's the VP at Rock Nation. So now where do we stand?
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Whoever, like she's a police, right? That what you saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying, so she the vice president at Rock Nation. So this is Jay-Z's company. So it's like, so now where do we stand?
Like you not gonna do business with her? She offer business to you?
But that's different. You already know she's a police. So if you do any business with her,
that's what I'm saying though.
Huh?
This was 6ix9ine saying that
he was already a police.
Perez, she police.
No, I'm saying was 6ix9ine already a police?
Huh?
Like Lisa Perez, I'm pretty sure she not doing nothing illegal.
Nah, but what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. So when they hire her knowing that she was a DA or whatever, right?
Nah.
Oh.
Look, it's one of Juan Perez, one of Jay-Z mans. It was his wife.
Oh,
you feel me? All the people at Rock Nation were street people.
Mm-hmm.
The girl got caught with some drugs. They put the wire on her. She went to Colombia and Cuba, got all of these niggas.
She snitched.
Yeah, she was an informant.
Look, she got so many niggas locked up that in the courtroom they praised her.
Damn.
And she worked for Rock Nation. So all I'm saying is,
she still had a job.
But Dame Dash been saying this. So all I'm saying is, so now where do we stand with Rock Nation? That's what I'm saying.
But that's where we stand in the front. Where I first said it's a whole bunch of niggas right now today that know niggas that don't snitch on another nigga, but they roll with him and hang with him because they didn't snitch on him. That's that type of situation.
And then look, check this out. The crazy thing about all of this shit is with Nicki is her nigga's a real gangster. He's a real gangster. Nicki Minaj's husband is a real gangster. I heard about him like when she first got with him. They say he's really on that type of time.
Oh, so
and
you
he
saying
don't ring like it, but he like his business. So I'm like, damn, what's going on?
Right, like he let
her. Dude, we want to do radio, boy. You going all the way in.
Hey, all I know is I watched that video 5 times a day, and I don't know how the song goes, but I was just looking at them titties.
I'm not gonna I don't give a fuck. We do what we want to do radio. We got our own platform.
You seen the video? You seen the new video?
I don't know who Nicki Minaj's husband is. Who her husband?
I'm gonna tell you no lie, H-Dot. Look,
He got molested.
I watched that bitch 5 times.
Who her husband is? I don't know who her husband is.
He did time. He a real gangster.
He got molest charges.
But he got
too.
some molester charges though.
Mm-hmm.
But who is he? I don't even know.
I guess he's some nigga from Brooklyn.
Queens, look.
Oh, Queens. Oh, he from Queens. He's some nigga from Queens. Like,
He a shooter, he all of that.
Yeah, but them niggas. But this, like I said, for the bag, it's so many niggas that will compromise. You know how many niggas that people know that snitching that got a bag that everybody hang around. It's so many of them out here.
The biggest rats come from New
You
York.
get what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard.
Like straight up, bro.
It's hard to. It's
Am I
hard.
lying?
It's hard to say like.
Send
You
me
get
the
what I'm
ball.
saying? Like it's hard to really,
Actually, you're right.
really
I
say
know
anything
personally,
about it.
you're
I'm
right.
dead ass serious. The biggest rats come from New York.
I
The
think-
biggest rats come from New York. Fucking.
I don't know where they come from. I just
What's
think.
the movie Denzel made? American Gangster.
Yeah, niggas
American
snitch every day.
Gangster. American Gangster is about a snitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's just like they
From
say,
New York.
man. Until you in that situation, you never know what you might do. You get what I'm
But
saying?
that goes back to
but
what
what
you
I'm
was
saying,
saying.
Don't
but what
put
I'm
yourself
saying
in that
is,
situation.
that goes back to what you were
Yeah,
saying.
but
I
what I'm
wouldn't put
saying-
myself in that position.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, no matter what, we can't make the shit right because you got a generation that's listening behind you. So what we saying is that you not like that's why I said about the rap thing. Remember, I like, don't you think you should do your history before you get into anything?
Right.
So before you get into the street, you need to do your homework. You need to weigh up the risk and the reward because you having fun pulling out these guns and doing all this, showing money on Instagram, whatever you doing, but it's consequences behind that. Now that you get caught up in those consequences, is it fair that you take anybody else out with you? No, that's wrong.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Yeah,
That's dead wrong.
Dead
It
ass
don't.
wrong.
It don't matter.
It don't matter what happened in the process. Yes, you're right.
They organization wasn't together. You feel me? So it's like anything is a game. Even with like, you know, they call Farrakhan like the FOI is a game. That's why they took him off the internet. You feel me? But you can't infiltrate in the FOI. You feel me? So once they infiltrated into the Bloods, that's where them niggas fucked up at, because they was doing it. They was trying. I don't know if they was trying to be celebrities, but
Nah,
if
they made
had they shit together, they would have went out like that.
I agree. They made the biggest mistake. That was all.
But look,
That's all they mistake, huh?
Look, Snoop. That's like me saying, "Oh, I'm a co-sign a Goofy," and then when they get real, oh, I'm supposed to act like I ain't know no better. The fuck, you know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Like what I was saying earlier.
Yo, it's like taking a nigga to a fight and you know the nigga not gonna fight, and he don't fight and you get jumped and you get mad.
Yeah, you exactly right. But it still don't take away from the characteristics of what he did. Like it don't.
But I know that. But I'm just saying he was never built like that.
That's the image he created, though.
Yeah.
He was never built like that.
No, I agree.
So
He was always a citizen. I got you.
Right. You can't be surprised. This nigga said fuck Jay Prince.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm with you. He was always a citizen.
No, I'm just saying, like,
so that's up to
feel
you.
me? Like, so
That's
you
up
can't
to
be
you.
surprised?
No, that's just like you in the streets, and then you get a friend that's a law-abiding citizen, and then you try to turn him into a thug. Now, when he turn on you, you can't get mad.
Yeah, you ain't built like that. You not cut like that.
I didn't take him serious from the jump though.
Yeah.
Like he had fuck. I didn't take. I call him Teriyaki 6ix9ine. I call him Teriyaki. I call him Teriyaki 6ix9ine. I don't take. I've never took him serious when I first seen him. I just was like, what the fuck is this? He had
First
rainbow
nigga
hair
was
with a
Crip.
bunch of bloods.
Then
I didn't
he
believe
turned
that.
blood. What the
That's just me.
fuck is
Like
you
I
talking about?
just didn't believe.
Hey, hold on. You said Tekashi was first Crip, then he turned
Yeah,
blood.
he was Crip in blood.
And then so it's like
What?
you was Crip,
I
and
didn't
then they
know
let
that.
you come blood.
Yeah, watch the documentaries.
I ain't
Nah,
never
I
heard
ain't
of that.
care
Put it
shit.
like this: the niggas he stole his style from. Like if some niggas got a documentary right now on him, they sound like him, but he stole their style. But they some Crip niggas.
Yeah.
And I guess
I don't really care about Tekashi that much.
Yeah.
me neither. Like I didn't take him serious from the get go. I didn't.
The only reason
Like, he
I'm
had
really
fucking-
even talking about
the
it, 'cause
rainbow hair
A-Dot
just
brought-
threw me
A-Dot
off.
got a
No,
lot of
'cause
information.
you
I
brought
ain't
it
know.
up. He brought it up.
Answer this question.
Oh, you got to talk about it.
But I know.
Tekashi
I know.
6ix9ine get an interview with
That get the people going.
InnerVisionTV?
Hell no.
What?
Hell no,
No?
man. I don't.
Yo, you want to interview him?
Nah, I'm good.
I interview his ass.
I'm good.
I interview him,
I'm saying
and I
some,
ask him the most
some
fucked
shit,
up his shit.
Some shit ain't.
Yes, I
some,
would
some
interview him.
shit is not worth. Ain't worth.
I would interview him.
Ain't
Yes.
worth selling your soul for. That's one of the
I won't
things.
sell my. I will go ask him real nigga questions
No,
like
I'm
what
saying
made.
you could do it. Like I said, me, I don't care for him like that. Like I
So
don't,
put it like this: what y'all think about him doing the song with Akon? Because you know Akon let him redo Locked Up. I love Locked Up. That's my favorite
I'm
song.
saying anybody doing a song with him gonna be a business
No.
move.
Akon did Locked Up remix with him. Y'all know the Locked Up. Y'all know that's Akon's song that blew him up. That's what made Akon was Locked Up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
yo, and look, as crazy as that sounds, for the record though, it makes all the sense in the
yes,
world. But
it's gonna be big. Like
Hey, will you let him come in the kitchen?
Nah.
Right.
he could come on and make his ass
come
on
on?
show.
Can you come on your show? Hot in the Hood?
Nah.
Nah. Dang, Sadie, you can't come on
He
there.
can't come on there.
Cause he performing.
That ain't
Me
funny.
personally, I would interview him. Yes.
I'll tell you how
But
I
it
really.
makes
I'll
sense
tell
for
you how I
to
really
interview him,
feel.
'cause you
Like,
gonna
I would
pick
interview
him.
him.
You gonna pick him to pieces.
Yeah, like I would interview him and like ask him shit that he gotta answer. Like, how do you feel about this shit, bro? Like, when you think you gonna die? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like,
You gonna get 1 million views. That's
yo,
definite.
you think?
Yeah,
You think I ain't gonna use them views to my advantage? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
saying.
what the fuck? Like,
But niggas gotta handle that.
yeah.
Niggas gotta go handle that. Them blood niggas, they gotta go handle that. They can find them if they want to.
Yeah, they said Akon ain't turning that down. You see the comment? They like Akon ain't turning
Nah,
that
but like,
down.
Akon-
I turned it down. I was so
Niggas
upset
gotta
at
go handle
Akon
that.
about that shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
No, but Akon gonna go light up another country with that money. I
Yeah.
hope.
Oh, he's finna. Look, I understand the business of it. Like, that shit is finna fly.
Yeah.
But man,
Don't have to
it's
agree
like,
with it, but I
it's like
understand.
nigga,
Yeah,
nigga.
I agree
If
with all the
put it like
business
this,
decisions.
I look
that-
at it like this: if I could get in the goddamn DeLorean time machine and go back to when he first made that song and tell him, "Hey, a snitch finna redo your song and you gonna be all for it," you think he gonna say yes or no? You think he gonna be like, "Nah, I won't let." Bruh, like, trust me, like, that shit was crazy. Like, he
Hey yo,
He can't do that.
He
Like,
gonna make history with that song.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine going back in the time machine telling him, hey, a snitch is going to redo this song and it's going to be bigger than when you first made it.
You make more money.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But you gotta
bro,
think of most of the world is more citizens out here than people that's breaking the law. So it's like they don't give a fuck if he snitched. They happy he snitched.
Donald Trump gonna say 6ix9ine name. Mark my words.
Yep. I'm,
Man, anybody that
Donald Trump gonna say 6ix9ine name. Watch. Watch.
But
I
why?
definitely agree
what's
with
your
you.
thought
I agree.
process
I
behind
agree.
that?
Where he gonna
What's
go?
your thought process
What she
behind
say?
that?
she said, what's your thought process on why he gonna say that?
Because you got to think he cooperated with the government and they have the same likeness. People don't like them. So when you got two people that got two things in common,
And he get a lot of views.
Put it like this. All he got to do
And he
is,
get a lot of views.
all he got to do is donate money to Donald Trump. It's a wrap. No, you think y'all laughing? I'm dead ass serious.
Oh man.
If he go and donate like $1 million to Donald Trump, it's a wrap. Like, Trump won't say his name.
But
like,
do you really feel like that, even with the
He
history?
ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't
That's,
gonna do that.
but that's the only way the president would say, like, that's the only way Donald Trump would say something about him, bro.
What?
He got to donate that money, bro. He got to donate that money. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, I think Donald Trump would do it for clout.
Oh,
It may-
trust me,
You
bro.
gotta
Like,
understand these-
Donald Trump
these
is the
niggas
president
is
because of clout. Like, you know what I'm
This
saying?
shit is
They
TV.
both the same.
So, like, he's the president because of clout. That's how he rock, bro. Like,
What's
This
up?
is crazy.
He crazy?
Nah, I said Snoop is crazy.
Well, I'm crazy. I ain't say nothing.
Nah, I'm just talking shit. I'm talking shit. My bad.
I'm just
That shit, hey,
y'all crazy because y'all like Donald Trump. Y'all don't put Donald Trump in this shit. Trump
Yeah,
like,
we
man,
talking
leave me
about-
out that shit. Y'all don't like
Tell
Trump. They don't
yes,
like
Donald
Trump.
Trump gonna say some shit
but
like,
like,
y'all don't like me,
I'm
like
gonna tell
y'all
you,
like 6ix9ine.
I'm gonna tell you my stance on Donald Trump.
Hey, everybody that clout chasing right now gonna fuck with 6ix9ine. I could just tell you that right now. Anybody that's out there clout chasing, they fucking with 6ix9ine. So if you gonna get mad at them, get mad at them right now.
Put it like this.
Yeah,
Everybody,
next feature. He got
everybody
Nicki
is
Minaj.
watching Teriyaki 6ix9ine.
Who gonna be
I
next?
said he gonna do them shows. He gonna be at all the spots.
But who's
And
gonna do
he
the
ain't
next
gonna do no
feature?
show.
I don't think he's gonna
He
be
ain't
at
finna
all
go
the
on tour.
spots.
Listen, who gonna do the next feature?
think he gonna be at all the
Is,
spots?
But who else?
With heavy
It's
security.
gonna be people fucking with him.
Who's gonna be after Nicki?
Cause watch,
Who gonna be out there
Akon.
naked?
Nicki, like
Akon.
Nikki.
So who's after Akon?
Don't worry.
You gotta be
Man,
a
they gonna be
terrorist.
We ain't gotta go that far.
I
But
bet you got a
Akon
line
is
of people
finna.
clout chasing right now that's hitting 6
You gotta
9
be a
up.
terrorist. You gotta be a terrorist to go at 6'9". You
Yeah.
gotta be a terrorist to think you could go do something to him. If you Taliban,
Yeah, that's
If
how
you
he gonna.
Taliban,
That's
what?
how he gonna be secured up.
He gonna have
Yeah, you
that.
gotta be
But that money
Taliban.
gonna run out, man.
I don't know, boy. It's
That
too.
money gotta run out one day.
Hey, boy, it's too many crash dummies out here right now these days.
Yeah,
2020,
people crashing
boy,
out.
Yeah.
they crashing out, boy.
They
I
crashing
don't know,
out.
boy. That boy better stay in the house.
Yeah.
He better stay in
Not
the house,
even-
boy. They
He's
cra-
staying in the house and they still finding his ass.
Send niggas bottles and all
because
that.
you got to
Why?
think about it. The first person that kill him, how much clout they gonna get off of that?
Forever.
They're never going.
Yeah,
They
that's
ain't living
forever.
like that. Niggas
That's
ain't
forever.
Taliban.
Man, you crazy, man. You must ain't watching what's going on around the world. Everybody
Listen to
Taliban right now. Niggas
Now,
is-
listen.
Everybody, they just ran in the Millennium Mall.
We all wearing masks.
But they didn't make it in
because
there.
that was something.
They didn't make it in
They
there.
got
That was
stopped.
something
They got
personal.
stopped by security.
Yeah. By
And
the
they
police.
stopped?
The police were ready for them. You didn't see that?
Nah, I ain't see it. So them
They
thugs
turned-
ain't making it in the Millennium
Nah,
Mall.
they turned right back around.
Well,
and
that-
listen, they went. Listen,
I
they
heard the story. I
oh man, he
I
gonna
heard
come
the
perform in
backstory to that.
Orlando.
You hear me?
listen,
Hey, Snoop,
He finna come perform at the arena.
listen. They stopped at
Hey,
the
Snoop.
millennium.
What up?
I heard the backstory to the situation at Millennium Mall.
That what Sadie
Okay,
saying.
let him say it. Let him say it.
That what Sadie
What's
said.
she about to say? Let me hear
Go
what she gonna
ahead.
say.
You said
No,
it.
I just know the part where they got turned around immediately and they went and threw a rock through the Krispy Kreme and the Panda Express.
Say
And
what?
She said they got turned around at the Millennium Mall by trolls, so they went and throw the rock at Krispy Kreme.
Oh my god.
Nah, look, I heard. Look, the nigga that was trying to swing on the nigga, right? Snoop.
Yo,
The nigga that was trying to swing on the nigga at Millennium Mall, the nigga that grabbed the gun.
oh no, you talking about another incident?
Oh, I saw
You
that.
talking about another incident? You heard me?
Yeah, I know the one that was in Millennium Mall. I heard the backstory to it.
Nah, you talking about the little gun incident, but they were talking about when they tried to raid they tried
like
to loot.
a week ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
I ain't talking about that.
yeah. You talking about the dude that was chasing the dude in the mall with the
Yeah, I
gun?
heard the backstory to that shit, and it's like, why you pulling out a gun? I heard he seen the nigga that was trying to swing on him, robbed the nigga that got the gun. You feel me? He was trying to shoot the nigga that won, and the nigga ain't want to fight, so he ran and got the gun. That's pussy. Y'all could have shot the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So
That
you
just
mean to tell me this nigga trying to fist fight you, and you like, oh, I'm gonna get the gun because he robbed me? Come on, man.
oh, so the nigga that got robbed, the nigga robbed the nigga and then wanted to fight him, and the nigga that
Yeah,
got
'cause he was
robbed,
popping shit in the store. He was like, what's up? So he runs to get the gun.
Oh man.
and he chased him around the Millennium Mall with
He
the
was about to
gun.
get beat.
Yeah,
He's about
like,
to
what are we
get
talking?
robbed
Like,
and
what is
beat
y'all
up.
niggas doing? Y'all niggas is goofy.
That's
Who
the new
raised y'all
generation.
niggas?
It's a new generation. Niggas ain't
Yo,
trying
do you
to
know
take
how-
no ass
but do
whooping.
you-
Yeah,
You
they know them
tripping.
cameras on.
But do you
They
know
ain't
how?
trying to take. Nigga will go to jail for life before
What?
they take an ass
We're on
whooping.
camera,
And
boy.
they said the boy is out of there.
He
but
tripping.
do you-
Nigga will go to jail for life before
No,
they
but do
take
you
an
know how
ass
long
whooping.
it would take to get out of the Millennium Mall to get all the way to your car to get
Yes.
the gun and come back and find
That's
the same
what
person?
I said.
No,
I said, what the fuck?
No, he had the gun in the mall.
He had the gun already, though. He
Oh, I
had it.
thought you said he had to go
No.
get it.
Oh no, he had the strap.
Nah.
But the thing is, he got swung on. Then he ran to his homeboys and was arguing with his homeboy like, "Give me the gun, nigga! Give me the motherfucking gun!" And the nigga gave him a gun, and then he chased the nigga, and then they started jumping. Like they were just jumping everywhere.
How much
And I'm
time
like,
did
what
he
the fuck
get?
y'all niggas doing, bro? Y'all niggas look stupid, bro.
Nah,
Like,
it's already out.
yeah, it's on
What's up?
camera.
Now,
Like,
somebody, somebody said y'all dry snitch.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
story's
they-
already out.
Yeah. They ain't dry snitching. The jit already got caught. You chasing the dude in the Millennium
It's caught
Mall.
on camera.
It's caught
yes,
on
it's on
camera.
camera. Like,
Yeah, that shit on World
I ain't gonna even
Star.
lie, I laughed at this shit.
All I seen was
I
a
thought that
nigga
shit
trying to
was
fight a
fake.
nigga with his
Nah,
fist,
that
and
was
the
real.
nigga
I
ran
thought
and
it
got
was a
gun.
prank. I thought somebody
Hey,
was
what's
doing
up?
a skit or something.
cause you know me,
Look,
I like negative shit to a certain point. So World Star is my favorite. World Star is my favorite shit.
Niggas still be on World Star?
Yes, I still with all the good shit all the good shit be on World Star, bro.
I heard it at the barbershop, man.
What?
Man, I seen that shit. I seen it the day it dropped. I
seen
seen
the video yet?
I seen somebody
the
phone
titties?
footage of this shit.
Nikki was shaking them titties in that video, boy.
Man, you promoting that video.
I don't give a damn. Hey, Nikki was shaking them titties in that
He's
video,
steady promoting
boy.
this video, man. Hey, man.
Hey, Nikki was shaking them titties.
Look,
You know what?
look.
I think Nikki looked like she was going broke.
You see
Like,
somebody said what I just said? Nigga rather go to jail for life than get an ass whooping. Just take that ass whooping. Everybody done took an L sometime, man.
yeah.
Take that L and live.
Yeah,
and live to see another day. Y'all better watch Friday.
Like Pop say, live to see another day.
And live to see another day. Hey, man, we need to put. Hey, H-Dot, that what the city really need. Hold on, Word. You all on the radio. You want to get on the mic? Hey, we need to set up some boxing
They
rings.
did it. You know who was in it too? Spook was in it.
That's what
was
Spook
tearing the
do.
nigga up.
That's what Spook do.
Spook the only one fighting though.
But that's what
I be
Spook do. He
watching those
pulling up
videos
on
on
niggas.
Nah, but
Wait,
we
he
need,
shadowboxing?
we need
The
to put a
backyard
ring
fight?
Yeah,
somewhere
that's what I say. He
and
pulling
let
up on
people
niggas.
learn how to fight. So I guess once you take one ass whooping, everything don't seem that bad.
Everybody got to learn the
It's
hard
like,
way.
I think
no
people
more.
need to get that one ass
gotta
whooping
learn
out of the
how to-
way and then put these guns down. Just come in and get
So
your
what do you-
ass whooped and
so-
see it ain't that bad.
I caught mine in second grade.
You feel what I'm saying?
Guns down,
I caught
gloves
mine
up.
You get what I'm
in second
saying?
grade.
Cause I was legit. My first fight, I was kind of scared, but once I fought, I was like, oh, this shit ain't nothing. I was fighting all the time after that. It's like just get the jitters out of your ass and just fight one time, get your ass whooped, or whoop some ass, and just put the guns down, man. Cause y'all talking about the police put down the guns. For the past couple of weeks, it's been black on black.
Y'all put y'all
killing
put y'all
motherfuckers
gun down.
Y'all
So
put
what do
y'all
y'all-
guns down.
So what do y'all think about like videos where they posted just guns and that's
Nah, I'm talking about we need to put the guns
like this.
down, man. Put them shits away. Put them
What
bitches
I
in the
say about
closet
the gun
and
thing-
fight,
but
man.
most music
I think-
videos that's what they consist of.
All right, we need to just stop. We need to stop with the music video. We need to stop promoting guns, period. Because the
No.
only people that are getting money off of that is the gun shop.
As an American, I think we have the right to post videos of guns if you're legally
But
to
I'm
do
just
it.
saying that's what making the jits shoot so
But-
much. Everybody got a fucking gun. Like we in the wild west. It's like
been
everybody in
telling
a
you this
gun.
shit. I've been telling you.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying everybody promoting guns, but nobody promoting fighting. Like, let somebody get some ass whooping.
I told niggas
like y'all mamas, it's like mamas giving their kids guns now. Oh, go shoot his ass. No, go out. Let
No,
me walk
man.
you out here
Look.
and whoop his ass.
I tell motherfuckers like this all the time. Listen to Pastor Troy and beat somebody's ass.
When I was legit, my
You
mama,
gotta listen to Pastor Troy, man.
listen.
If
when
you
my-
listen to Pastor Troy, you gonna whoop somebody.
But listen, in our age, your mama, you come in the house even acting like you finna get a gun. No, nigga, you finna go out there and fight.
For real.
Nigga, go out there. She finna take you to the nigga that was bullying you, and you finna fight his ass. It's like, what happened in those days?
Like, look,
What niggas gotta start saying?
we had
What?
Pastor Troy.
Saying,
You gotta whoop somebody's ass.
He shot that nigga, he pussy.
Huh?
That's the only way he can start.
You gotta say
start
what?
saying, oh, he pulled out a gun, he pussy. You gotta start saying shit like that.
Nah, we can't start saying
Can't
shit
say
like
that.
that because nigga need their gun because so
Yeah,
many
'cause so
people
many
with the
young
guns.
niggas,
We gotta stop the trend of the guns first. Then we could say that. You get what I'm saying? Cause like right now, you drop that gun, nigga catch you slacking out that gun, you making the news.
Now I'm just saying you gotta say
You
that
get-
in public though, like next time a nigga catch a body, you be like, oh, you shot that nigga, that's when you pussy. Like, you feel me? You gotta start talking like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you shot, that's pussy.
Yeah. Facts.
You gotta do it like that.
All right, so you shoot a nigga that want to fight you, you pussy. If you shoot a nigga that want to fight you, you pussy. If a nigga
Unless
ain't
the
pulled
nigga
out no
really did
gun on you,
something crazy. Yeah.
man, we need everybody that's beefing. We need to get a ring. Can they put a ring back in guilt? We need to get a ring back in there.
That ring is there. It's open season.
That's what I'm saying. It's too far gone at this point for some of them, man.
Huh?
It's gone
People
too
get
far.
too in their feelings if they get beat up.
Niggas gotta go back to saying, so what's up? What you trying to do? I'm saying. So
Man, fuck that. We need to just record this shit. We just need to come, record, pull up,
But that's the problem.
and be like, hey, we not coming with no guns. We just coming to whoop your ass. Do you
That's
want to
the
fade or
problem.
not?
I think
That's
that's-
it.
Right.
That what niggas need to start going live. Hey,
I
I'm
think
coming to
that's the
beat your
problem.
ass. I don't got no guns, so don't shoot me. I'm coming to beat your ass. Do you want this fade or not?
I think that's the problem. It's
And
the
if a
live.
nigga,
It's
and
the,
if a nigga, no,
it's the
Go
you know, That's
live.
why the jit's scared now. But
no,
that's why
go
the jit's
live.
scared.
What? Can he live to beat his
Yeah,
ass?
they don't want to be on camera getting their ass whooped. So
That's the new generation.
yeah,
you gotta fight.
because we didn't have that.
So
back then.
he's scared to be on live to get his ass whipped, but he ain't scared to be on live talking about I'm finna go kill this nigga.
That's man. Look, you got to blame the music too, man.
No,
They'd
no,
rather
man.
do that than be killed themselves.
Exactly, man. Hey, man, we need to stop. Just if y'all gonna go at the police, y'all need to go at yourself too. Y'all gonna protest on the police, protest on yourself too. Well, if you gonna protest on the police, protest on everybody. Put the guns down.
Niggas don't want to fight, bro.
Cause it ain't just the police killing motherfuckers. Just this week, like 4 motherfuckers got killed, and there wasn't no police.
Man, fuck that. What happened to arm wrestling, man? You can't arm wrestle a nigga.
Damn,
What
can
happened to
we?
thumb
What happened to? What happened to slap
thumb
boxing?
wrestling? Like, what
Slap
happened?
boxing.
Nigga, you don't
Nigga,
want
slap boxing no more. I ain't seen niggas slap
to
boxing so
thumb
long.
wrestle me, man? Let's thumb wrestle,
Kids
man.
still
Like,
I don't know. I ain't seen niggas slap boxing so
Kids
long.
do it. Kids do it.
what happened to thumb wrestling, man? Let's thumb wrestle, man.
Hey,
Scissors.
hey. When the last time you seen somebody slap box?
I ain't seen a nigga slap box in years.
Yeah,
I
immediately.
remember we used to do that shit after school.
Man, I used to slap box every day. I slap box all my friends. You wasn't my friends if I ain't slap box you.
Could you slap box now and not get mad though?
Yeah, no.
No,
If a
these
bitch,
days
if a
you
bitch
can't-
punch me,
You
yeah.
can't slap box now because there's too many
Too
guns.
many, yeah.
So if I slap the shit out of you, now
he
you
wanna
want to
fight.
Now
Yeah.
you want to shoot me. You
It's
don't
his
want to
own.
fight. Like back then, you slap the shit out of me, I would punch you in your
Yeah.
shit. Like nigga, that was a punch. Or nigga, you got some
Or not
animosity.
even.
So
But
I
you
would
gotta,
beat your ass.
yeah. You know,
Now
nigga
if I
hit you
slap
like,
your
hold
ass,
up, bro.
now if I slap your ass hard, you might not want to fight because that slap will knock your ass out. So you gonna think about it. Like, do I really want to fight this nigga? Cause he just slapped the shit out of me and I'm kind of dizzy.
Niggas don't want to slap. Niggas don't want to do nothing.
Cause when I slap the shit out you, I'm ready to fight.
But no, that's what I respect about what's the boy going around boxing
We
everybody?
don't got no boxing gloves.
No, what's the rapper that's going around the boxing? What's the Osiris?
YK Osiris.
Yeah, Osiris going around fighting everybody.
And he can't fight. He
At all.
He going around here getting
Blueface
his ass
whooped
beat.
his ass.
That nigga, yeah, Blueface was beating
Yeah.
his ass like he was a little brother.
Yeah.
I was like, why Blueface taking advantage
I'm
of him?
talking about, hey, Blueface had them long ass, like,
He
that
was,
bitch,
I thought Blueface about to kick him.
hey, that nigga was punching like he rap. Nigga, whatever, you know, nigga,
Man, Cyrus out there fighting like a little girl. Cyrus was fighting like,
But no, he finna fight Uzi Vert now.
he don't want to
Yeah,
do it.
he
No, I
finna
seen
fight-
Uzi
Uzi,
versus
yo,
slap.
he
I
gonna
seen
fight
Uzi versus slap box.
Hey, they better leave Uzi Vert alone.
I seen Uzi versus slap
Hey,
box.
they better leave Uzi Vert
He know
alone.
karate.
I think, yeah. Jit crazy.
He know karate.
He a little ass jit. Nah, he a little ass jit, like jit little. He wear purple.
Uzi Vert, to be real with you, Uzi Vert the last person I seen slap box. He always
Hey,
fight.
him and Cyrus finna go at it.
Yeah, Uzi Vert always fight.
Yeah, that's what he called him out. He was like, "Fuck, nigga,
Cyrus,
try me."
Yeah, okay,
But-
he want to beat Cyrus. They about the same size. Cyrus fight like somebody chick.
Yeah, he
He
put his
was
head down.
windmilling like nigga would
That
beat you
nigga
to
fight.
death,
Hey,
man.
he fight like he listen to Trina.
Yeah, that nigga fight like he was. That nigga fight like a dyke.
That nigga fight like he listen to Trina all the
He
time,
said he a
man.
city girl.
That nigga fight like somebody
Nigga
auntie.
fight like he listen to City Girl.
That nigga
But
fight-
no, hey, listen to me. I'm not finna get in the ring with you. I'm too old for that shit.
You too old.
I got titties. Like, I ain't finna
Now
get
they
in the
got
ring
too
with
much. They got too much drugs in their system.
Huh? They got too much. Man, I'm just
Bro.
saying, y'all need to fight. Just take an ass whooping, man. Take an L. Let's see some people with some black eyes. I ain't seen a black eye in so long. Niggas been black eyeing they females. That's the
What
only
they
black
call
eye I
them,
seen on the chick. Niggas punching they chicks in the face. Niggas ain't fighting no man. Niggas punch they chick in the
Do
face
what you want to do radio.
and
We
go shoot
live right
and
now.
go shoot a nigga that robbed them.
If you beat your bitch up, check in right now.
Yeah. Niggas will beat that girl
Yeah,
up.
niggas ain't pulling out no pills on their girl. They'll put them hands on their girl, but
Hell no.
but go.
I got girls. I don't play that shit. Like I got girls.
Niggas will act like a straight G on their female. What you said, nigga? I beat your ass. Now I got these hands.
The whole time that whole thing he crazy. Like
whole time
that whole thing hey, that nigga crazy. No, he ain't, bitch.
And then
That nigga smoke mollies.
as soon as a nigga step on his sneaker, you wanna I'm finna go get that fire. How you gonna get a pistol?
I ain't never been on that shit. I got girls and I got sisters. I'm the only boy, and you know what I mean.
Listen, man, we protest and put the guns down. Period. Unless your life in danger, shoot their ass. Do what you want to do, radio.
Right.
If your life in danger, shoot their ass. But if they ain't got no gun, don't go get no gun. Whoop their ass, act like they your female. And if they beat your ass like if you was your female, take that ass whoop and go home. Let her put some ice on your eyes.
Wait, so look, hey yo, you know what's crazy, Snoop? Now that I think about it, I'm like, yo, how everybody gang banging, right? And ain't nobody boxing.
I don't know. They just getting blessed in the game. They ain't beating their ass in the game.
Right, look, niggas start.
They blessing them in here like, oh, you my dog, you can get in here.
That's why I never joined the game, because I was like, bitch, y'all niggas ain't finna jump me to get in. Like, what?
Listen, they ain't jumping in because these niggas want to be so scared.
It's like 12 of y'all. Y'all want to beat me up?
All right, this another rule. This another rule then. Since y'all all gang banging, the leaders of the gang, y'all need to make these soldiers fight. Make them fight. Y'all ain't making they ain't fighting each other. They just.
So what you trying to say? Bring jump back in.
No, I'm just saying if I got a gang. No, listen.
Jump in back.
Listen.
Yeah, you got to bring jump in back.
No, not jump in. If I got a gang, I want to see if you pussy. So
Train.
today,
Train.
Yeah, train it. So today you fight him.
Cause it's crazy. A nigga could join a
can't-
gang
you
with like
can't shoot
$1,000. A nigga got $1,000 and be like, hey, I'm in.
These niggas getting tattoos to go up in ranks.
Yeah.
These niggas getting tattoos to go up in ranks.
Like hey, if you get blood under your eye, you in there.
You get
like,
this, and you get this on your forehead.
You in there. Like, yeah. No, see, no.
I don't know, man. Y'all ain't fighting no more.
You got to get jump back in. I think we got to bring jump back in there.
They fighting in LA.
I'm gonna tell you no lie. That was the thing that made me not join the game.
But they gotta fight in
You're not
LA.
finna
They
punch me
got
in
the
the face.
Mexican gangs
I'm
out
too
there.
pretty. Like,
The
I'm pretty. Like, you're not finna
Mexican
beat me
gonna try to
sorry.
beat your ass.
Yeah, like I don't
be
want
trying
that smoke.
The
Like,
Mexican gonna beat your ass. So
no, I
in
heard
LA,
stories.
they gotta work out. You ain't never seen them prison stories in over there in LA. That's a different kind of jail. A nigga over here snitching off real. So they be like, you in booking, they snitching. I'm telling it all. Nigga, y'all got me fucked up.
Hey, Snoop.
nigga tell him with the handcuffs on.
Nigga tell him before the handcuff come on. As soon as the squad.
That nigga ain't even changed his clothes yet. Hey, I want to talk.
Hey, Snoop.
I'm ready.
What up?
Where detective at? Now officer, detective.
I got one more conversation for y'all before we get off, right?
All right.
Man, you started
Now,
this shit.
let me see how y'all feel about this. Because this was a conversation like last week. How y'all feel about, with the it was certain it was the thing with the Spanish people coming at
Oh, you
black
going
people.
in? You going in?
Spanish people is racist.
Some of them.
But
Hold
the
up.
conversation, because I had some people call me. Look,
Hey man,
so it was like,
my bad. Do what you want to do, radio.
yeah, do what you want to do, radio.
No,
Y'all-
talk
y'all lost
that shit,
link.
H Dot. Let's
Hey,
go.
Spanish people is racist to me. Like, some of them be cool, but a lot of them is racist. I done went to a Spanish person's house for some water, and she was like, "Get out of here, nigga." I'm like, "What?"
It depends
I was
which
confused. I was like, "You Spanish? How you call me a nigga?"
Yeah,
It's like a nigga calling me. She called me a real nigga, like not no like get out of here, nigga. Like
Yeah.
you know, how black people like, man, get out of here, nigga.
Nigga, yeah, no,
she called me a cracker, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, nigga.
I've been in that position before, but at the same
it was
time,
confusing with the
Yeah,
Spanish person.
trust me, bro. I feel
Growing
you.
up, I always thought Spanish was just
Was
like
down
black.
with us.
Was
Yeah,
like, we
That's
together.
how I felt too. My dad's Cuban, so I feel you.
No,
on
they
that.
not.
No, but no,
They
I agree with you
racist.
though.
No, man, Spanish people don't like black people.
Not
man.
all of them. Not all of
No,
them.
I said they are black, though.
Yeah, everybody black, but I'm saying we not gonna go into that. But I'm just saying they don't like black people.
But like this, I know Spanish people that's black like me.
Yeah.
All right. Black girl than me.
Listen, I'll give you an example. DJ Nasty's Cuban and I'm Cuban, and look at how different we look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Right.
I
Some
actually,
people-
you
some
have a
people
point
are.
though, because you wouldn't believe
That's
how
a
many
fact, what they just
Hispanics support Trump, and I will never
Yeah.
understand that shit. It
'Cause
bothers
they-
me
they
to this day. I
racist,
cannot
man.
understand
Listen,
it.
I know. I ain't
I'm a
telling you. I'm
minority,
not making
so
up,
it's
son. I really went to a Puerto Rican person's house. I was thirsty, and she was like, "Get out of here, nigger!" Like she said the ER. I'm like,
That
"What?"
fucked you up, yeah.
I'm like, "Hold on."
Hold on, you just walked
Bruh.
up to this girl's house and asked for water?
Bruh.
Yeah, I was legit.
I-
You know when
I grew up
okay.
in
I'm from the hood.
Oh, yeah,
when
so
we
you got it.
thirsty in the hood, we
got
not
that.
going any door, nigga.
See,
I
that's
grew
Listen.
up
my
in Timberley.
neighbor. I
I
got
grew up in
understand.
Carver Shores,
Hold
bro.
on. When we from the hood, listen.
No, I understand.
Long as you got a
I
water
thought you meant like as a grown
Yeah,
I'm
man.
finna knock on your
Hit
door.
that hole,
I'm finna
though.
hit
Yeah.
the
I
door.
thought you meant like as
Okay,
an
look at
adult,
some
like a
ice.
grown
Right there, let me
man.
see. Huh?
I thought you meant like as a grown man.
Nah,
I didn't know you were
no.
saying you were a kid. Okay,
Yeah,
I get it.
No,
I
I'm
get
just
that.
saying
Yeah.
that was my first experience. Like I knocked on the door and there was a Spanish person, and I was like, "Hey, I'm finna go and get some water." Well, at first I use manners. Can I please have some water first, just to see if I can get some cold ice water? But you say no, I'm like, "Can I use the spigot over
Right,
here?"
right. I
You
get
feel what I'm
it.
saying? But she wasn't having nothing. She was like, "No, nigga." Like nigger, I can't even say it like how she said
Yeah.
it. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Hold on."
That shit ain't
And
funny,
then she
but
closed the door, and then I was like, "Fuck
I
you,
experienced
cracker."
it.
I ain't know. I ain't even call
You got
her a
nigga
spigot.
knocker. Now you got a nigga knocker. Now you got a nigga that got to kick a door now.
I nigga
Like, bitch,
boot.
I'm kick you out, kick your door now,
I
bitch.
nigga boot that bitch. Fuck you, cracker.
I'm
I
talking
boot.
about back kick, bitch.
Yeah, you don't know.
You
when
get a
I,
Chuck Norris back kick,
yeah,
bitch.
you don't know. Who?
Bitch.
I gave her a Ninja Turtle kick on that bitch, Michelangelo. Boom. Try to kick that bitch down, bitch.
Yeah, bitch, what you
Fuck
saying?
you, cracker.
But no, I experienced shit like that too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's when I'm saying that was my first time. What you were saying, like experiencing like Spanish people talking about like nigga, what you a fucking? I'm like, you a
with
nigga?
us.
What the
Like,
fuck? You with me?
Yeah, like you with us. Like,
the
what the
fuck?
fuck?
These crackers will hang your ass too.
Yeah, they don't like y'all.
Fuck you,
Yo,
get
and
no
you know what?
exempt, man.
And I'll tell
The
y'all a
fuck?
story. Listen, I lived in Ocoee when I was like 5, 6 years old. I went to Ocoee Elementary, and the KKK burned a cross in my neighborhood. That was in the 80s. That was not that long ago.
So what you was saying? She said the KKK burned the cross in her
When I lived in Ocoee.
in Ocoee.
They are.
Ocoee is that spot.
Yeah.
That's Ocoee was. You know about the Ocoee massacre?
Yeah, of
we know,
course. Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
we know
saying?
Puerto
Like,
Ricans.
that
and
shit
mix.
is.
I
put
use
like
that-
this. If you don't know
we
about
know-
the
we know
Ocoee
that-
massacre, you could go downtown
Just saying
to that
that
nice
it
little
was-
park down
Some
there,
of the Spanish people
and they
being
got the
racist,
museum,
like,
and they got the fucking things
Yeah,
right
we
there. You
just
can
saying
read and
some
they
of
tell
the-
you everything
I
that
know.
happened.
Believe me,
Now
I
we
know.
just saying that some of them are racist too. So I guess that what H Dot was asking, like why so many.
Hey, answer this question. Have y'all ever really met, like, do you really like, if you really think about it, do you know any black people that's like real deal racist? Like, I
Yes.
know I got a
What
couple
racist
black
Yes.
to
people
white
that's
or racist to black?
Yes.
I know black
Yes.
people that's racist to black.
Yes,
Someone
yes,
was telling
yes.
me
That's
how
what people ain't
Africans
understanding.
are
Y'all only
racist
comment.
towards Americans.
Yes. Like,
Like,
I'm telling you,
Africans
like
are.
yes. I've met all those different type of races.
Listen, black
When I was in
people-
Atlanta,
Hold on.
that's
I'm Asian, so I'm
when I was
always
in
making fun
Atlanta.
of
When I was in Atlanta, that's what I experienced. The Africans, because there's real Africans in Atlanta, like real deal.
They're racist.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real Africans in Atlanta, and bruh, like they don't like regular niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Hold on. Black people, American black people is the only race that we hate ourselves. Like, everybody hate us and we hate ourselves.
that's what they tuned us to do, man. They
You get what I'm saying?
they put the
Like, we
psychological
racist.
warfare on us, bro.
I hate wild black.
You
Huh?
finna make me piss now. I gotta
You-
I said I hate wild black niggas. Like, you know,
Y'all talking too
when
much.
the eye,
Shit, I
You
like
said,
talking
you
like
said,
nigga.
you said you hate wild black people?
Yeah, like, yo, this nigga's acting like a nigga.
Huh?
Relax, nigga.
Huh? Like what? Like nigga that act overly
Wild
niggerly?
black niggas, like, yo, stop acting like a nigga. Like, damn, don't act like how they think we act. You feel me?
Like niggas
I
that
hate
just be
them type
too
of niggas.
hard. That what
Yeah,
you
yeah, like, don't be that nigga, but don't, like, I hate black niggas that embarrass black people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, niggas that just overly act black, like overly, like New York niggas. Like some New York niggas just act overly New York. Like, god damn, we know you from New York. You don't gotta overly act New York. and the last time them niggas been to New York was like when they were 5 years old. Like,
That's
man,
right,
they
I
don't
ain't
even know the lingo no more. Like they ain't even talking like that no more. They talking like Pop Smoke Smoke now, right? That's the new lingo, right? Pop Smoke.
Yeah, I just hate when niggas just be doing nigga shit like, yo, man, pull your pants up. When, like, you ever seen a black nigga come in a restaurant? It's like, yo.
Okay, H-Dot giving us the rundown on how you act too niggerish.
Like, yo, pull your pants up. But it ain't his fault, though, because he ain't never been nowhere.
All right, that's number one. What's number two?
Why you talking like that all loud as fuck in the store? Like, damn, like...
Loud talking.
Then you feel me? Like, damn, I'm trying to enjoy this shit, and here go this nigga acting like a nigga. You feel
Man,
me?
let's do what we want to do radio, man. Number
Right,
three.
look, and then you got the other nigga, right? That's like, yo, okay, look, when you in the store and they be like, yo, I ain't asked for that. It's like, alright, it was the people, it was an accident, but then they start taking it too far, like, damn, bro, you just wildin', like.
It ain't that serious.
Yeah.
Them niggas, like, that shit irks my nerve.
All right, we got three now. What's number four?
Number four, I think that's pretty much,
That's it.
Yeah, just don't be acting dirty, like.
Hey, that nigga said don't be acting dirty with no.
Dirty, like, yo, you acting dirty as hell. Like,
Hold on, man. You gotta define how you acting dirty. How you acting dirty like a roach came out of your shoe or something?
Yo, matter of fact, and you know what type of, it's crazy, you know what type of people we be having too, like, you ever seen somebody that's actually been places before but still act ghetto? Like, you done did this shit a million times, but you still, it's a must that you still gotta let people know that you from the ghetto. Like, you supposed to elevate with your surroundings, bro. You don't gotta still act ignorant like that. Like,
so, like, what kind of places they at? What kind of places they at acting ghetto? Like,
nigga, you could be, like, for instance, right? And Live, right? One time I've been to Live, and it was more Dade County niggas in them sections than, like, rich niggas. But it is like, yo, y'all
He's not talking that shit, boy. That nigga done grew a beard and he talking that shit tonight, boy. That beard got that nigga talking that shit tonight, boy. I like H-Dot beard. H-Dot beard, boy.
That nigga been in the house too long, man.
H-Dot beard talking that shit tonight.
That nigga been in the house too long, boy.
We got a 3-hour show tonight. We
hey, man, y'all niggas need to open these clubs back up, man. We overtime.
We 3 hours tonight?
Yeah, we overtime.
Man, talk that shit, H-Dot beard.
Hey, y'all need to open up these clubs, man. This man got a lot on his mind.
Yes.
But now, look, listen. Alicia said Cardi B don't act ghetto. She do like elegant ghetto. She like elegant ghetto. She does
nah,
the
but
ghetto
Cardi
like,
B,
no, they just like her.
But Cardi
they like
B,
her.
but you can't really blame Cardi B like she's
like her.
But she's stuck. She's stuck. Like that's her. That's her personality.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It ain't like she trying to be that.
They like her.
She mellowed down though. Like,
yeah, like she ain't like how she used to be. She used to be like what you talking about. She used to be real ratchet.
But she getting money now.
But
so
she can show like, yeah, I got some money, but I'll switch it up on you too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I like Cardi
she
B.
be like,
and I don't like her
I
music.
can get bougie, but don't get it fucked up.
I like her
That's
personality.
Cool.
That's
Nah,
like her.
I think what H-Dot talking about is like how niggas just be like hard all day. Like I don't get that. Like when you
That's
hard
too much
all
energy.
day,
She got a machine.
like that shit
They
take
write
too
her
much
songs,
energy.
Too much.
You feel what I'm
They
saying?
do everything for her.
Like he just
But
a
she
little
hot.
dirty nigga. Man, you gotta define dirty, man. We don't. Cause me, you could be clean as fuck and you still look dirty to me.
You ain't seen the video?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then you acting like a dirty nigga. Like you just mad, nigga.
You a fan of the good titties?
Why you mad all the time? Mad. Cause you from the hood, you mad all the time. Like you ready for smoke all day. You watching cartoons and you like, nigga, what you want, some smoke?
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
Hey, I ain't fucking with y'all.
like,
What you mean,
nigga be
bruh?
playing the PS4, nigga be like, nigga, you see how I shot that nigga? You don't want no smoke? Nigga, we only playing basketball, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga like, wait, nigga, what you say, nigga? I got this 30 on me, nigga. What? You got 30, nigga? I don't want no beef. I'm just talking shit because I'm playing the game.
Like I can't even play the game.
Hey,
bro.
listen,
When
niggas don't even go.
talking that shit to me, I
Niggas
be
don't
like,
even go
what?
play basketball no more. You know how back in the day, everybody used to go to the park and play basketball. Niggas don't even go play basketball no more.
Hey, Snoop, you heard what Pac said. Niggas
Hey,
need to
nigga,
go
just wrap
jerk
this
off,
damn
man.
interview up. This shit is
Niggas is
long.
backed up, man.
We do what we want. We be chilling.
Niggas is
But we
backed
do
up.
it. We
Yeah,
won't.
yeah,
Jerk
God
off.
damn.
I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
Hey,
What we on, Angie?
we on 2 hours, man.
Yes.
Hey,
G shit, I love this.
look.
I love this. Hey, Ace Dot Beard. Ace Dot Beard, my nigga. You know you my guy, bro. I appreciate you, man.
I love, thank you.
Hey, can you come on my show? Like, when you gonna pull up on my show? Say no
Of
more.
course.
I got you, bro. I got you, man.
Hey,
But thank you, bro.
after that statement, he said he got to pull up on everybody's show.
Yeah, man. I mean, no. Ace Dot,
After that statement,
Ace Dot,
you got to pull up on everybody's show.
Ace Dot, dog,
All
you
the
do-
new podcasts is coming out. Hit H dot up.
Ace Dot, you the
He
leader right now,
support, he
bro.
showing
Like,
love.
put the city on the back. I'm with you. I'm gonna put the city on my back
I'm
too,
with you,
man.
man.
I
I'm
appreciate
with
you,
y'all,
bro.
man. I'm with us.
Hey, H dot, you don't do mix CDs?
What you mean?
Like you don't do like mix CD, like you don't host on CD, like somebody got a mix CD, they can't put your ass on.
Yeah.
you hosting
But I
mixtape?
just stopped promoting it. But that's why I'm about to open the door back up with this in the kitchen mixtape.
So how? Put it like this. How can
Man,
all
you
the
steady talking, you talking about wrap it up.
No, I'm finna ask him. How can the young G's get at you? H dot. What's your Instagram? What's your all that? How can they get at you, bro?
H_dot. I got the phone number in the bio. It's easy. I ain't hard to reach.
I know, and they can send music to you too, right?
Huh?
They can send the music to you, right?
Yeah, I go live every Monday. I break records for $11. That's it.
Nigga,
$11?
$11.
Nigga, if
But
y'all,
like-
hey, check this.
Listen, you know how many people that rap that don't got that $11? Y'all tripping.
Hey, if y'all fuck niggas can't put up $11 and let a nigga that know what's
Get a
going
dollar
on
from a
listen
friend.
to your song,
I'm going back to
then
Sadie.
back up.
Okay, go to Sadie.
Sadie.
Sadie, how many artists
Sadie.
is not finna spend that $11?
Say this. Go on, tell her how
About
they can get in
80%.
contact with you.
80%.
80%.
80% ain't got $11.
80%.
They don't want to spend it. They think
80%,
everything should be done
huh?
for free. They
Smoke.
want
What
everything
up?
for free.
You know how many people send me like 6 songs with that $11? That shit gets annoying too, though.
$11. Oh, hold on. So, Ace. One more question before we ride out. Why $11?
Only one song for
Hold on,
$11.
why $11? That's
hold
an
on.
odd number.
How many songs for $11?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I never put a limit on it.
So that's why they
I
sending you
I
so
have to
many.
finish the
For
whole
real.
show with, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga send me $200 worth of song, I'ma play it. 'cause
For
that's what I'm
$11?
set for. I'm a man of my word.
Okay.
Nigga.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Man, y'all don't got $11
I ain't-
for 200 songs.
Shout out to Ace Dot Beard. I love Ace Dot
Who
Beard,
want-
bruh.
Like, I
Ace Dot
respect,
Beard is the band.
I respect that you really put in, like, the
You said
city.
why $11?
Yeah, he asked why $11.
$11, bro.
He
Like,
said,
I can't-
yeah, he said, why
That's
$11?
no, I'm just asking why $11. That's a good number. That's a good number, by the way. That's perfect, bro. I love it. I love it.
Hold on, Snoop. Fix
What
the
up?
phone. It's echoing.
Is it echoing?
Yeah, it's echoing.
Go ahead.
I say I love it. I love the idea, but what's the
Man,
mystery
negativity
behind the
back there.
$11? I love it.
It was. I'm gonna keep it real. I was in quarantine, and ain't nobody working. So I'm not gonna be on Instagram. This is just me. Listen, this is me personally. I'm not gonna get on Instagram and be like, tip me. That's me. I felt like at first I did it one day and I was like, I feel like I'm begging for money. It was like,
You feel like a
that's
stripper?
just me.
Yeah.
Personally, you feel me? I feel like that's just me. To each his own. To everybody else, I know some niggas that done got rich off of it. I felt like it just didn't look. I didn't like how it looked, so I was like, I just brainstormed for like a whole 72 hours, and then I was like, okay, how can I still be H dot and still get a check for it?
Man,
So
they in the house.
I started So this is what happens. When I was deep, when I be DJing, niggas always come into my live saying, "Yo, can I send you a record?"
Yeah, I know.
So I would play their record, and they was screen recording me playing the record. So niggas was using the content with my face on their song and me talking on it. You feel me? So
They
then you
said a
get
lot of
double the
people pop off
exposure.
on that 11.
You feel me? You get double the exposure. You get, okay, it's going in my computer. I'ma actually hear it. I'ma save it on my live. So you get a whole lot for $11. That's actually more than fucking $11.
I'm not
Because you use
mad
my
at the
face.
$11, nigga. Like, I'm telling you, bro. That's it.
He just thought it was a magical number.
That's like I'm not mad at the 11. I love the $11. Like I'm on your ass. I'm gonna promote that, bro.
Look, the extra dollar.
Hey, it's about
for
to
the
cut
Cash
off.
App tax.
23 seconds.
For the Cash App tax.
We out, nigga.
It's about to cut off. Love, man.
Love.
We out, man.
We out.
14 seconds. He'll get that though. All right, now Mercedes, how they get hold of you?
Mercedes Streets, everything.
You got something for $11?
Nah, but we do have some shows coming up. We're working on some new Hottest in the Hood shows because everything got canceled, of course. We've been doing our virtual vibe stage instead of doing the live shows. In fact, we were here a couple weeks ago. We had the 438 Babies perform. So we still had an outlet going the whole time during quarantine for all the artists that wanted to get on. And we're going to continue it even though everything's opening back up because we found out it's a really good outlet. If we got Dumb Dummies filming it, so any artist that performs, they automatically have a professional video.
Can I host one of the shows?
Oh, I like that. You gonna get in the quarantine suit with Yogi?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Come on.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, like come on.
Y'all act a fool together.
I've
Hell
been
yeah.
trying to
How long you
interview
been working
Yogi
with
for the
him?
longest.
With
But
you,
yes,
I've known Yogi like
I wanna
half
host
my
it.
life.
But y'all already
'Cause we
know
work together all the
Sunday.
time.
Sunday, man. Sunday, y'all gotta be here.
Yeah, Sunday, man.
What
Sunday,
Sunday?
y'all gotta have y'all ass in the motherfucking building. Flip phone is out. Sunday.
D-Rug hosting it. We got the popcorn machine. Thanks to Angie.
Well, put it like this. Let me put a disclaimer out right quick because
We
everybody
got
think I'm gonna be in the movie.
Roy's Grill. We got
People think
Roy's
I'm-
Grill.
People think I'm finna be in the movie.
Hold on. We got
I'm not in the
Roy's
movie.
Grill.
What time?
Sponsor.
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
5 to 7. We over here. We gonna be watching the movie. I can't wait because they ain't want to give me a bootleg, bro. I just wanted to see the bootleg.
You coming, Sadis?
I'll be here.
Pull up. Like
All
yeah.
right.
Definitely all bloggers, all podcasters, all fucking.
H-Dot, pull up.
I'll help you
everybody
spread the
pull
word,
up, man.
Tiffany.
Like they
I'll help you
they
spread the
do
word.
something big for the city, man. Like this is something big. I wanna, you know what I'm saying?
So
I
tell
wanna
me,
be a part of
what's
it.
the movie? Like, it's based in Orlando? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
These niggas made it. Shout out to Angie.
I'm trying to
Dollar
ask you so
Films.
people listening can find out what's going
Yeah, go
on.
ahead, yeah.
This
It's
is
based
this
in
is-
Orlando.
This is the
Everything
old
Orlando.
Big
artists,
project.
Orlando.
this old shit. Like
We got
real
Orlando soundtrack.
old rappers in it, old soundtrack. Like
Tony
yeah.
Boy, is he in
Yeah,
it?
Tony Boy, Gabbana, Loose Cannon. Just everybody that want to be a part of it. We got, if you wasn't a part of it, we got more projects finna drop. So
Yeah,
be a part of
I'm
that
definitely in the next.
Who
movie.
directed it?
I need a sex scene.
Everybody wants.
Dino
Someone else was saying they
Films,
wanted a sex
They
scene.
was biting off of me because I said that first.
InnerVisionTV,
I want a
InnerVision
sex scene like Wesley
Entertainment.
Snipes.
Pretty much that was it. And
butt cheeks.
Jay Butter.
You know, just
Got a Jay Butter.
Now I turned into the interviewer.
Yeah.
I'm going back to my old.
But that's what happens when everybody
Exactly,
support each other.
exactly.
So it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's just,
That's what I respect. The fact that you guys are taking it on your responsibility to help these artists. Like y'all realize y'all the roots for the artists.
We created a platform for the artists. I mean, like I wouldn't be Mercedes Streets without independent artists.
it's just like
You know
what
what I mean?
H-Dot said. Like, you got people that like Sadie's, H-Dot, InnerVision. It's a couple of people. Even Mello book a lot of
But y'all work together.
come up artists. But the whole fact is once the artists blow or even getting a buzz, you gotta come back and show love to them platforms. So them platforms
That's where it always falls apart
grow with
for the
you.
most part.
You get what I'm saying? Because if these platforms grow with you, it just help the city more.
put it like this. Anytime y'all need me, I'm there for y'all. Like,
It ain't us. Like, everybody
Nah.
that got a
Y'all,
podcast.
InnerVision. Like, y'all, Snoop, Angie,
InnerVision is everyone
Sean
knows
P.
InnerVision in Orlando.
Yeah.
Anytime
But
y'all
I'm just
need me,
saying,
I'm there.
All of us support each other. So that
Vic,
what makes
what's up?
us
You know, I
what
fuck with Vic
everybody
too,
know.
man.
The Sadie,
Yeah, we
she
all have
been
a
supporting us.
yeah, we all have an understanding of what
Yeah,
it takes for all of us to move
Exactly.
forward.
It's not a competition.
No, not at all. Because I mean,
Let's
like
end this show.
we
We
all-
like on 3. This is the
You
color
keep-
purple.
You keep talking.
This is the color purple.
You might drunk too
All right,
much.
I'm D-Rug. I'm out.
Shell, Sadie's.
Mercedes
What's up?
Streets, hottest in the hood shows.
Yeah, yes, it's Friday.
Do what you want to do, radio, InnerVision TV, we out.